right, players, this is Clem Fandango. Can you hear me?
I hear you, Clem Fandango.
We're going to play some Daggerheart.
That's what he just said.
All right, that's a bit. If you don't get it, look up Clem Fandango, and you will.
That's true. Or just watch my TikTok feed because it's on there all the time now.
This is the Not Actually Heroes cast of characters playing Daggerheart Beta Adventure. And last time we made it about halfway through the beta adventure. We spent the first half or first hour or so, I think, going over rules and such. And even though we went over rules, we still got one of them grossly wrong, as the DM should not be able to crit, and I critted like 7 or 8 times to the point where I negated one because I felt so bad, and then critted again right after that. So
I was going to say "we" is a strong word.
The DM or GM critted all over the place, chat.
I'm going to say that with that "we" should be removed and a hearty "you" put in its place.
I declare an abuse of power, and he shall be removed.
I think at least one of you guys had a crit. So
I did.
I did crit. I was the first
crit, and then Ellen got a crit,
and then you proceeded to crit every
all
other
over the
roll.
place. Right?
Yeah, you critted all over everybody. It was
See, my crit was to make up for the fact that I was the reason the DM kept getting a chance to attack and murder people.
That is true.
That was my apology.
Than the whole party together.
Is anybody surprised though?
No,
more than the 3 of you combined. That's accurate. Yep.
By your powers combined, the DM gets to make unlimited moves.
So here's what we're gonna do. So you guys got to the town of Hush. Called Hush, right?
Yes, word Hush.
Yes.
And I still had a bunch of fear tokens. We're just gonna wipe those off the board, okay? I don't have any fear tokens now. All right. And I'm not really sure how it works with your
hope carries
tokens.
over.
So what we're gonna do is
it also floats.
You're going to there's going to be a tavern here, so you guys are going to go to the tavern. And in the tavern, you're going to be restored back to, full health here. Okay, so when we have the next encounter, you guys will be at full power. So,
okay, gotcha, understood. Right.
Yeah, according to the rules, the hope carries over between fights.
Okay, since I didn't know about what happens when you rest. I don't know that part of it yet, but we're not technically doing a long. I don't know what. We're just gonna reset everybody's stuff, so you guys can keep your hopes. I'm fine with that.
Does that mean we get to reset our armor and our HP?
Yes, yeah, you'll reset your armor and your HP and your stress and all that. Okay.
Yeah.
All of our stress.
You're not stressed.
We're just gonna wipe it off, and then we're gonna go in the next encounter, and we'll see how it goes. Because I figure with the beta that what they wanted you to do is do the first encounter, stop and hush, and then do the next encounter, and it all not really reset. But I think as bad as that first encounter was, with all the crits on my side,
of
the mass murder that
to
the
balance
DM tried
it, we're
to
just
do.
gonna shift it back a little bit. So
yeah, this is Diz's apology.
I will have one fear token. Okay.
Okay.
And that's what I'll have. Okay.
All right.
For now.
Rather than the 12 I gave you.
Well, whatever you need to do.
I trust
you. All right. So,
whatever helps you sleep at night.
You guys, we're coming from.
We just got healed.
You did just
and
we were healed.
We were heading to Clover Tavern.
The Clank.
And
Clover Tavern.
I was heading to the stables.
You guys came in on a carriage, and yes.
Is there anyone? Do I notice anyone?
Steven. This is Clem Fandango. Can you hear me?
Yes, I do hear you, Clem Fandango. I was wondering, is anyone going around calling the clank a fracking toaster?
So, Steven,
I can't hear you, Clem Fandango. You need to press the button.
Steven, this is Clem Fandango. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now, Clem Fandango.
Okay, so the clanks are traditionally.
Yeah, you gotta keep hitting the button.
No, nobody's calling them fracking toasters. You can if you'd like to.
All right, cool. Thank you. Fracking toasters.
All right, so you guys came in on the carriage, and you guys were coming from a town, and there's one of you that's supposed to know where you're coming from and who sent you. Who was that again?
It was
I don't know who
Tim.
this is. It was Tim. Yes. Tim, do you remember where you're coming from and what you're doing?
Looking through my notes.
I mean, he didn't even remember how to spell his name.
Oh yeah, there was an I in my name.
Yeah, there is. It's the second letter. Tim.
I'm talking about his character's name.
Yeah, out of all of the characters, Tim was the one with the one I spelled wrong. I'm still salty.
I mean, I'm still saying he spelled it wrong, even if he adds the I. He left the second K out.
There ain't no need for a second K, son. I'll be honest, I don't remember.
Right. So you are transporting a package.
Oh,
from
to a Whitefire Arcanist in the town of Hush.
In the town of Hush, and you've been sent by the king, and I can't find the name of this.
David Bowie.
Town.
King David Bowie.
King Emeris, Emeris.
I was going to say, I would have remembered David Bowie.
From the capital city. And I don't know that it ever tells the actual capital city's name.
All right, so I'm going to send you guys.
Right. And we did one of the, I guess, hooks for this game where I've let some of the players describe certain things. And I think the first thing that Tim's character Bucket described was the large old trees in the forest. They are
illuminated.
They're illuminated.
Oh, that was me.
Was that you? Okay, whoever was driving the carriage. Okay, that was you.
That was me.
So you said they were big and veiny, but the veins glowed.
Yeah, the silver veins in the trees. Yes, big throbbing veins in the trees.
The hardwood trees had the veins that throbbed with glowing. We're not sure if it's liquid, but it's glowing with something.
It's
glowing. Pulsates in the veins.
The trees are alive.
As you were going along, there was an overturned cart in the road, and you guys stopped to investigate, and you immediately saw this large bird-like griffin. It looked like a griffin, but they called it a Strix wolf, and it had some babies, and you guys were able to negotiate with it. I think you were even able to speak with it, and convince it to leave. But then you got ambushed by some other guys. And you dealt with them, and a couple of you were knocked unconscious, whether legally or illegally, and but then you survived, and I think Bucket and Regita were able to move the cart to the side, get the bodies into the cart.
The two weakest of us, I'm pretty sure.
Regita was able to speak with the horses, which was my favorite part of last time, and and convince them to pull the cart on into Hush, while Bucket took a nap inside on the bleeding out bodies.
One of us even had to eat part of a merchant.
Yes,
just some mild cannibalism.
There was that too.
The smidge.
Well, I guess it wouldn't technically be cannibalism since they weren't the same race.
That is true. I'm not human.
All right.
So
I'll be less disturbed by it.
You guys just came out of the doctor's office. I don't know what it would be called. Doctor's house slash business.
We just got
And
out of Dr. House's office.
some of you wanted to go to the stables and stuff.
I feel good, pretty good about the prognosis of his Dr. House's office.
Same.
I'm either going to be okay or I'm dead. One of the two.
And they do know that Bucket slept instead of making sure they didn't die.
Mm-hmm.
They do
Okay.
know
Yeah.
this.
I opted to go to the stables, and I gave each one of the horses an apple
Okay.
before I go to take them. Is how we ended
All right.
that one.
So we'll just say that maybe the party kind of came along with you there, and you guys stabled the horses. And as you're coming back through, you catch sight of the Clover Tavern. So the Clover Tavern is a sight to behold, with 6 curving stories climbing the trunk of an ancient tree. This is the heart of the community, always crowded with music and good natured conversation. Newcomers to the bar must take off their shoes and hang them over a line that stretches across the bar's ground floor. Inevitably, by the time the visitor leaves, their shoes will be shined and filled with small trinkets. As
Gita
you
doesn't wear
enter,
shoes.
what would you like to do?
I mean, Bucket doesn't really wear shoes. More just like tattered rags kind of wrapped around his feet. He thinks they're shoes.
Regina's a simia. She has prehensile toes. She's not gonna wear shoes.
She has what?
She's
Oh,
a
yeah,
monkey, Tim.
Oh yeah, she's a monkey.
She's not gonna wear shoes.
Did she wear like the gloves, but they have padding on the bottom of them?
Are they like a sensory thing, or they just can't you find shoes in her style?
She doesn't wear them so she can use them. Like, how do you grab things if you have shoes on?
Well, there's the shoes that have like the
No,
little.
no, I don't think a druid would have access to shoes that fancy in the middle of the woods.
Okay. Well, Andros will take his shoes off per tradition.
All right.
I do it. Do I? Don't I?
Have we been told of this tradition?
Yes, so there would be hang on just 1 second. I'm
Because I'm
unfamiliar
pretty sure
with
I've
all
never
of the
been to this
races and
town.
everything. So
Is there like a sign at the door saying "Please take off your shoes"?
Well, I'm just asking because I'm pretty sure with my race and my class, I've never been to this town. So I'm just checking to see if we were told of this, or
Yep.
if I'm just trying to pick up on what I'm seeing.
there is a frog gentleman. I can't remember the name of the actual
Ribbit.
Yeah,
ribbit. The ribbit, and he says, "Hello there. Hang your shoes up on the line, and I'll get them shined up and ready for you when you're ready to leave."
Oh,
Oh, well, thank you very much. I do believe my shoes could do with a good shine. Thank you, sir.
oh, that's kind of you. And I'm gonna unwrap my little binds and
Wait a minute.
I look down at my boots, and I look up at the ribbit. I apologize. These are rather disgusting, with all of my blood on them, as I bend down to take them off.
not just your blood.
Believe I've seen worse. Yeah.
I was going to say this clientele probably, he's seen a lot of stuff on people's shoes.
Yeah, usually
Also-
the creatures out in there's a mix of like some um nice creature with some mean creature, but there's some that are just like, like the bear puma. I mean, that thing you don't want to mess with it. So
A
About
bear
what?
booma sounds terrifying.
that guy's shoes was really bad, and so
A bear puma.
The bear puma wore shoes, Bucket. You should buy you a pair of shoes. Do you not have the currency to buy shoes? Would you like for me to buy you some shoes? Is that the problem?
Oh no. Ew.
Is this
Thank
another
you.
one of Tim's characters that we're going to dress?
His characters do not know how to accessorize.
No, no, no.
The-
I have money, but you know,
then why you do not have shoes?
why do you?
Like, I at least have a good excuse.
That's true. I get Regita's, because she grabs stuff with her feet.
I
You
mean,
do not grab stuff with your feet.
yeah, but they're just gonna get worn after a while and then break,
But
and
then
then
you
you have to
buy
buy it.
a new pair.
It's a waste of money.
But your rags get worn after a while, and then you have to make new rags.
Yeah, it's cheaper. Shoes are expensive.
But you get paid for adventuring, therefore the shoes are not
I have
expensive no
better
more.
use of my money.
I give up on this conversation. Thank you, kind of ribbit person, for shining our shoes.
He tips his hat to you, takes the shoes, or takes one of the pairs of shoes off and starts going to the side and working on
I'll
them.
flip him a coin.
He catches it with his tongue.
Oh.
That was
Okay.
impressive. Very good. That was a show.
But like, wouldn't your instinct to be to swallow once you've done that? Because haven't you accidentally like eaten
No.
coins like that before?
Right,
Well,
right.
I've been doing this my whole life, Mrs. So,
Right.
pretty
Probably a
skilled
good
with the
trick in
tongue.
private.
Not everyone swallows.
It's probably a good trick in private.
It is just something that I have noticed, with the rebits and stuff. It is not a compulsory thing.
Right.
Gita's just looking at Andros mildly concerned.
Right.
But
So
I had a ribbit friend growing up in my town. He owes me 20 gold right now.
You
oh,
ain't
so
ever
you
seen
know a
that
lot
gold.
about tongue.
Listen, I am rather gifted even among the ribbit. Shall we go sit down though, instead of standing here in the doorway? I'm sure the Mr. Ribbit Man would like us to move along so that he can
He's
take care of
just
other people's
he's
shoes.
just kind of staring at you guys, entertained.
Yeah.
While he's
So
cleaning one
let
pair
us
of
go
shoes.
sit down. Andros will go and look for a table.
All right. Oh, there's quite a few people in here, but you find a table with 4 chairs.
All right, shall we get a drink, my friends? We just, made it through our first little scruffle and almost bit the big one.
I
Night
mean,
Stalker, my friend, you went down along with me. Would you like a drink?
Of course. I have to get this
All right. So as
taste
you're looking
out
around,
of my mouth.
you guys see a bar in the center, and the tables kind of go around, and there is a bard playing like a lute over on one side on the stage, and behind
He's
the
at
bar
least
there
level 30.
is at least
Yeah,
used to
at
be an
least.
archer,
Used to
and
be
then
an
he took an
archer.
arrow to the knee. The barkeep is a burly figure with a weathered face marked by a prominent scar across his left cheek. His eyes, a piercing shade of steel gray, seem to hold countless untold stories. He keeps his dark hair cropped short, giving him a no-nonsense appearance.
He's an elder emo.
Who's
Would you
approaching the
say-
barkeep?
I will, but beforehand, would you say that the barkeep's eyes, if you look at them, you see a never-ending story?
I mean, maybe you could say that.
I'll approach the barkeep.
You turn around.
Look at
tell us
what
what
you
you see.
see.
The the entire bar breaks down. So
Yeah.
and the
Musical
string
number.
the string gets shut down immediately.
Yes, but what a way to go. Okay. Andros goes up to the bar.
He turns around and just looks at you.
Hello, my good man.
Oh,
I
can I
was
get you?
wondering if I could get some round of ales for me and my friends over there. 4 ales, please.
Sets up 4 L's on the bar. It'll be 1 gold.
Here you go.
He's just looking at you kind of cautiously. Are you here for the festival?
Oh, there's a festival?
Oh, yes. Let's see. Festival? Oh, yes, the first Most Festival. That's why the place is so crowded.
Ah, that would, yes. Local holiday. That would make sense. It is a very popular festival, I take it.
Yes, several activities one could partake in if you're up for the challenge or if you're just interested.
I'm sure me and my traveling companions may wish to partake in some festivities.
I'm going to be participating in the one later, the arm wrestling competition, as he puts his large arm up on the bar.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I would say that you are a shoe-in to win on this one.
I don't want to scare off the competition, so
Best to keep the guns hidden. Understand.
pulls his sleeve back down on his arm. There's also, for if you're more artistic, stone painting classes.
Stone
There's
painting.
also a nice little marketplace they've set up where you can buy some homemade trinkets and such.
Oh, that sounds nice, but I don't know if we'll partake in the shopping. My friends, when they go shopping for a long time. So, here on business, trying to avoid unnecessary detours, as it were.
Very well. Well, feel free to move about. There's multiple floors, and
Oh,
maybe a little less crowded above. So
very good, very good. Listen, I'm actually oh, do we know where this Arcanist is? Do we have any information about where in town the Arcanist is?
you do not.
Yeah. All right.
You haven't asked anybody yet.
Awesome. Well, while I'm at the bar, I'm going to ask the bartender. So, I'm actually here in town on business. Trying to make a delivery. Um, do you know of anyone called the what is it? It is the White Fire Arcanist.
As you're saying that, something crashes behind him. He looks. Oh, hang on a minute. I got to do with
Oh,
this.
no
And he
problem.
turns
Take your time.
And as you're sitting there, the dwarf next to you kind of turns and says, "Looking for the Arcanist, are you?"
I am looking for the Arcanist. Yes.
And what business would you have with her?
Oh, I have a package for her.
Oh well, I could tell
It's a
you there,
rather
but
large package.
oh well, far be it for me to judge anyone about delivering a package. So, but I could give you directions, but my throat's a little dry.
Oh, you need a little vocal lubrication, huh?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, okay. Sure. I take one of the drinks. Go, here you go.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Better not been my drink.
No problem. No
Am I
problem.
seeing that this is taking a lot longer than it should
Sure.
have for my drink
Yeah,
to make it to
yeah.
the
I
You
table?
think
guys
Bucket
are-
would probably.
You guys are
Bucket's-
totally seeing this.
Bucket's probably getting a
So,
little rowdy, wondering where his drink is.
I'm walking up to the bar, but I'm
Okay,
not
he-
walking up to Andros.
All right. Go ahead.
I want to be within earshot, but I don't want to interact with him.
All right. All right.
I want to get the bartender's attention.
All right.
Hey, barkeep.
He's picking up some glass off the floor. Yeah.
I got a drink order I'd like if you can make it.
Yo, give me just a second as he kind of picks up the glass and puts it into like a bin there. Throws a towel down on the liquid spill. All right. All kinds of let's see, we got people switched around here. Go.
No.
Oh, hey, bugs me.
Yep. Dim turned his camera off and it wasn't pinned, so it threw him at the bottom. All right. Yo, so what can I get you?
Gonna get 6 rounds of silver bullet.
Sure.
I sent you a DM, Diz, on what it could be made out of.
Of course, Buck has an actual cocktail recipe that he's fucking sending. Of course.
Mm,
Who is shocked? Not
That's a s-
me.
that's a very special order there.
Sorry,
coin
didn't
to
mean
pay
to
for that?
mess up the order.
I do.
All right. That'll be 3 gold. As he sets up 6 right there in front and starts making the drinks right in front of you.
I put, knowing that it's a special order and that it's usually made only in the mountain areas that I've been
Yep.
to, and that he knows what it is. I put 4 on the table.
He pushes the glasses towards you, picks up the gold.
He watches me down 2
Appreciate
of
you.
them before I pick up the rest of them. And I grab the others and go back to the table.
All right. As you're going back to the table, the dwarf has down the entire glass of ale and sets it down the empty glass on the counter. Oh, that feels much better. So,
Yeah.
you wanted to see the Arcanist, did you?
Yes, that is correct.
So, let's see. Arcanist. The She's to the south, I do believe, past the farmlands. In one of those what do they call them? The big fucking trees, the glow, the big veiny ones.
Oh, the silverbark trees.
The silverbark trees, exactly. How could I fucking forget?
Well, I mean, you did down that pretty quick. I mean, you
She-
know.
She's in one of those fucking birdhouses, like things hanging from one of the limbs. Craziest
Ah.
thing you'd ever seen.
I don't know if I would trust that.
You know, the type she is. I mean, I would expect nothing less.
Sounds like an introvert's
Is
paradise.
she a bird?
She's not a. Actually.
I hate him a second one.
He starts drinking it. Okay, while he's drinking that, the other 2, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna yell at him. Stop giving my alcohol away.
I'm trying to learn things.
Well, learn what you own.
I'll bring you more drinks.
You owe me too.
Hey,
As
Not
they're
like both of
hollering,
those were yours.
bucket,
I
bucket,
go-
I swear.
I go and sit down at the table and I put 1 glass in front of both of them.
All right.
He's
Ew.
taking too long.
This doesn't subtract from his debt that he owes.
This is stronger than what he was bringing.
Is it? Oh,
Jesus
Bucket's gonna die right here.
Christ. Not ready.
Can you take major damage from a drink?
I don't know. Maybe in this game, sure.
Hmm,
Oh, Lord.
You guys are helping me write the game, so you tell me.
That's true.
And you said it was a shot? Gita's just gonna sniff it for a second
Snip it.
and sniff it to try to figure out what it is.
You know,
Okay,
it's
what's-
Then
better.
she's
what's-
gonna down it.
So
it's
what's
better
it
to-
smell like, Buck?
Yeah.
So this has like a mint fragrance to it. But
Minty
as you
fresh.
go to down it, it's going to literally feel like everything is opened up / burning from your tongue down to your stomach.
Like liquid halls.
Yes. Or like
That-
you
yeah,
swallowed
that-
Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yeah.
That
Either
would
way.
be a drink that Buck gives us.
It's a menthol drink. It's like
Oh,
liquid
lordy.
Virginia Slims.
Oh,
Major damage.
And I downed 2 of those before I got to the table. So I
Man
set one
serving
of
liquid
underneath one.
Newports.
Yep, liquid Newports.
So
Oh.
does Buck? Does these have? Do these drinks have any special properties to them?
Well, I mean that depends on if you want them to.
Put
I
hair
mean,
on
If
your
we go,
chest.
if we go,
You guys
by
are helping
what-
me out the
what's
game, and I
in-
asked
if we
you,
go-
so you
if
get
we
to
go by
decide.
what's in them, it allows for cure basic poison and allows for a temporary use of poison resist for the second item that was put into the mix.
Dang.
And then the other one is just to help apply to the skin to keep it cooler if we were just to apply it as a ingredient.
basically put
If need
straight
be.
Vicks in there.
No,
Applied directly
actually,
to the
if-
forehead.
Biofreeze.
If it was a real concoction in real life, it would taste like peppermint. But there's not a thing in D&D that tastes like peppermint in the regard of what I looked up. So this is the concoction I
You
came
looked
up
up
with
official
instead.
D&D drink ingredients.
No, I'm
to make
using
this.
stuff from my character profession book that y'all all have access to, and I'm making drinks from those.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Just like
Oh, wow.
JD's family brew is made from this list.
I love
So-
it.
All right, Bucket. Do you drink?
I drink.
Okay. You feel very effervescent,
you,
opened up.
you should be able to breathe rather well right now.
Oh my god.
Give me another, please. Oh, why did I say please? Oh, that word doesn't
these
sound
are-
right.
These are rather expensive. Did you get any coin off of what we fought?
I did. I got about two handfuls.
Then I can go order more and give you these 2 if you give me some of the coin.
Yeah, the coin he got while I was tending to your bleeding out corpses.
Hmm.
Blood money.
I mean, I
Right.
do feel like if we're escorting you for this task, that we are all kind of due some compensation for the efforts in keeping your ass alive.
Mm,
And the lack of effort on your part to like make sure they didn't bleed out.
They were stable.
Right.
And
And
I'm
how did
holding
you
the
know
last two shots in my hands because I brought the 4 to the table. If you want one of these, as I said, give me more coin. I will go get more, and you can have one of the 2 that remain.
How much?
For 6, it was 4 gold. Well, 3, but 4 for the tip, because the bartender knew what these were, and these are usually only made in the mountain towns that I know of.
Okay, so the official price was the 3. You just added a gold for the tip.
Yes, but
Okay.
3 for the 6.
Okay. So that's 2. So that's 1 gold per 2.
Yes.
Yes. Right. Bucket, no
Oh no,
math.
let me check.
Does Bucket no math?
It checks out.
All right. Well,
Math confirmed.
I'll slip him. I'll slip him a gold.
It's like that Family Guy scene. Peter's like, swirling
So
the flask
as
of
he
liquid.
hands me
And then he's
as
like
he
an
hands me
abacus.
1 gold, I push one of them to him, so that covers his
Hmm.
2 shots.
All right.
And then I look at Regina. Were you wanting the other?
I mean, like, if you're willing, sure.
I was going to give it to Andros, but he clearly doesn't know how to bring his ass back to
Oh,
the
he
table
talks
with
too
ale.
much.
He's off making new friends.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So I set the other one down in front of her and I pocket the gold.
All right. You going back to get more drinks?
Right now, I'm staring at Andros to see if he's even making any headway on what the hell he's doing.
All right. Back over to Andros. The dwarf sets down his glass, empty on the counter. Oh, that was fucking wonderful. Ah. So what was the question again? Oh, what did
Well,
Arcanist look like?
yes.
Well, I've only seen her like maybe one time. I believe she's about at least 10 foot tall. Uh, fucking wings, just out of here, like just flappity wings. Just real fucking weird face, like like bug looking eyes or something, and but like a human nose and mouth, but like the bug eyes, like just looking at you with and the little antennas. But no, not pinchers. No, not like a full on bug. Like more like a what would we say, like an 80-20 split there.
Is this the woman a praying mantis?
Are you already fucking drunk?
Maybe.
Barkeep.
That's a lightweight dwarf.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Did you hear any of what he said? I'm looking for the Arcanist. And apparently, she is part bug, part bird, part person, and lives in a giant tree in the south.
Uh, she does live in a tree. One of the large trees there. In the Sablewood. What was it called? The silver
Silver
vein.
bark.
Silver bark. Yes. I always get it mixed up there. And
They are veiny though. That is
she
true.
does live in like a tree house type thing, and she's rather tall, and
Okay.
she does have some wings.
All right.
Doesn't come to town that much, so yeah, I've only met her a few
Okay.
times.
Can all right. Well, thank you both very much. Can I have 4 more glasses of ale, please? And then I'll take the other 2 glasses that were left and I
Yeah.
give them to the dwarf.
Okay. Thank you. Name's Gareth Blackwood, by the way.
Andros Vannon.
Very kind, sir. Very kind.
Yeah.
As he staggers over to the where the bard is singing, it's an elven bard, female, just plain. Um, let's see, she has auburn hair and emerald eyes that have a mischievous glint.
Of course, she's a bard.
So, so you take your glasses and go back to the table.
Yeah, and I'll give him 2 gold because he gave me information too, and the drinks.
Oh,
And then I'll take the drinks back to the table.
yeah.
As he's taking those back, I'm pass him along the way.
Okay.
To the
Huh.
to the bar. Are you finally finished?
I was getting information about the Arcanist.
Then you should have called one of us up there to receive the drinks. And then I'll pass him and head to the bar.
They're
Barkeep.
very impatient people for drinks.
Two more, please.
He makes your drinks.
And I'm holding the shot glasses. I'll set it down.
Yep. He makes the drinks and takes your payment, and so you're on your way back fairly quickly.
Finally.
As you guys are having your drinks, and your companion comes back with the extra shots there, what would you guys like to do? Would you like to explore the tab? Would you like to go check out
Andros one of the shots.
the festivals? Um, all the different events at the festival, or would you like to head to the Arcanist? So feel free to
Well, I'm kind
figure
of
it out.
intrigued by this festival.
So, like, what'd you learn?
Well,
Chatting for
apparently,
a while.
the Arcanist is to the south. She lives in a tall silverbark tree. Her house just kind of like hangs off the tree like it's a freaking walnut or something. And
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
she's about 10 foot tall with wings.
10 foot tall.
Yeah.
Are you drunk?
No, but the dwarf was, but the bartender backed him up on it.
Backed him up on 10 feet tall.
Yes, with large wings.
Huh.
Sounds spooky. I like it. So, like, it's getting late. How far do we think it is to get there? Do we have to go tonight?
I
How
mean,
urgent was this bucket?
Ah,
You know, this mission that you're supposed to be in charge of.
yeah, yeah. Ah,
surely we have time to,
we're not on
find
a
lodgings.
DM.
Yes.
Does Bucket know if we're on like a super serious time crunch or?
How
It
serial is
is.
this?
There is. When you were given the package delivered, there was a sense of urgency to it.
Okay.
Now, whether Bucket, how much he perceives that or cares about that, that's up to you. So
You should roll for it, Bucket.
All right. All right.
So why don't you roll 2d12s, and if hope is higher, then you care a lot about it. If fear is higher, then you care probably less about the time frame.
All right. So let's see. And wait, hold on.
Hmm.
Yeah, screw this. All right. Hold on.
Just a moment. My D12 goes farther than 12.
Okay, so that is a 7 fear.
Bucket, can you hear me? This is Clem Fandango. Is it 12 fear? You
Or
rolled
7 fear.
max fear?
7 fear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not,
All right.
not 12,
So
7.
7. Okay, 7.
It would be
Still
12
fairly
feet if it
high.
was me.
All right. So you care less about it, or you misperceived it as being urgent.
The shots played a factor.
Shots could be playing a factor. You did take a nap in the carriage on the way over.
That's
so.
true.
I mean, they want the job done, but everybody wants a job done. So why rush it? Why rush it? Wait,
So,
why?
like, why were you sent on this mission? Just curious. You don't seem real focused.
Wrong place, wrong time. I left my tribe because we like to get into a little bit of mischief and everything, and we wandered a lot, but they ended up getting complacent and got kind of fat and lazy. So I left, and that's why I'm kind of on my lonesome. So wrong place, wrong time. It could have been any of you guys if you were around, but it just unfortunately had to be me. Easy way to make some gold, I guess.
So, like, your tribe was lazy.
They got lazy, yeah.
Yeah, they got lazy. Were they like taking naps in the middle of the day?
Oh, I see where this is going.
Yeah, they were.
Right. So, like, that was not great, was it?
No, not
Yeah,
really.
yeah. Like, do you get what I'm saying here?
Uh, I'm picking up what you're laying down.
See, like, I know you do, but does he?
No.
Yeah,
No,
that makes sense.
no.
But like, you say we're fine.
We're
To
fine. We're fine.
right. Oh, okay.
Should we take a vote on if we're fine or not?
Trust me. Trust
See,
Bucket.
that is asking a lot. But like, then I'm also two
I mean,
shots deep.
what other
So
choice?
like,
Well,
What other choice do you have? You know?
well, trusting you impact our bottom line. That is all I'm concerned with at this point.
that's a
How
good point.
well? How low is your line?
So is Bucket trying to deceive them, or does he generally um not understand the urgency? How are you playing that?
I was about to say he genuinely doesn't understand the urgency.
Okay. So if you guys, anybody who doesn't trust what he's saying, if you want to roll an instinct roll, we'll see if
Okay.
you.
Regina's also two shots deep, so
So it's
she's
not so
not
much
too
against
suspicious.
what he's saying, but so much about how you would think this should actually go.
I get it. You don't trust Bucket. All right, I get it. I get it. You know, supposed to be saving the world together. Can't even trust one another. Apparently,
We're making a delivery, not saving the world.
every delivery is saving the world to somebody.
You a UPS driver getting paid to say
Okay,
this?
so
What's
that
happening?
is that is 9 fear.
9 fear. Okay.
I got a 14 hope.
Whoa!
14 hope. All right. So we'll say with the 14 hope, you don't think it sounds right. You don't necessarily think that he's lying, but you just think that he's confused about this because it's a package from the king, and any king usually wants things done immediately.
So while hearing this, I'm kind of like this with my mug of ale. And I set my glass down. Bucket.
Oh, and you get a
Hmm?
hope. You get a hope, and I think both of you
Did
rolled with fear, so I'm going to take 2 fear. So,
did you serve a king or anything close to that prior to now?
No, no. You think the king would employ someone of my kind on a regular basis?
Well, it has been my understanding that when royalty, especially someone of his stature, sends somebody on a courier mission from him directly, it is prudent that we get there at a reasonable time.
Well, you know, you may be right, but I'm not really into, politics or any kingdom knowledge stuff. I lived in the wild. I don't, all this is still kind of new to me, and like I said, wrong place, wrong time kind of deal. Just I'm trying to make a little gold here and there.
Will that be your excuse when you stand before him again and he asks you why you refuse to do your job in a timely manner? Wrong place, wrong time.
Not really, but didn't really specify a time. So
Hmm. I was tasked to make sure you got there.
Why am I in charge?
I have no idea.
Do you want to be in charge?
I'm paid. I'm getting paid to do a job. My job is to get you in the package where it's supposed to go.
Okay. Well then, I guess we better find this tree lady. So, Mr. Andros, did you get a heading on where she is at?
Yes, I believe I said it just a minute ago that she is to the south of here in a very large tree.
He really did. He did
And-
say that.
As he says it again, I look across at him. There's a lot of south of here.
There's a lot of trees here.
Do we have a better understanding of direction?
Near the farmlands.
Ah, that
There
is
you
a lot
go.
better.
Yeah.
He did say you couldn't miss it. So
That is true.
But he didn't tell us that.
he did
was
not tell
just-
you that.
He did not
He did
tell us
he did
everything
not.
the dwarf. The drunk
So-
dwarf told him.
I would say you guys reluctantly get up to set back out on the adventure to find the Arcanist. Very little hope that you're gonna run directly into them.
Regina's a little wobbly.
A little wobbly as you guys are
Little bit.
heading to the door.
She's
And
lightweight.
as you get to the door, your shoes are sitting there, freshly polished, filled full of little trinkets.
What about my wrap?
Yep, they're sitting right there. Actually, there's a little basket, and they're sitting in the basket with some little trinkets around, some soaps and some things, perfumes, and
I'm gonna take the basket.
there's a coupon for like a free drink the next time you come.
Well, that's rude. That's discriminatory against people who don't wear shoes.
And the ribbit walks up to you and says, "Here you go. I know you don't wear the shoes, but here, you can have a coupon too."
Oh my god, thanks. That's so nice of you.
So as you guys head out of the tavern there, there is festival stuff being set up around the tavern, and I'm not sure how you missed it before. When you
I know
came
how
in,
two of us
but
did.
maybe you had tunnel vision.
I was dead.
Yeah,
But-
we were
bef-
unconscious.
Listen,
And one
I
was
was just
asleep.
trying to like get the horses where they needed to go.
But before we jump into anything else, why don't we run through what everybody's playing real quick?
Oh
chat.
crap! You're gonna make me actually say what it is. Okay. All right. Who wants to go first? You know what? Ladies first.
Ha!
I'm playing Regina. She is a Simia druid. She's a cute little capuchin.
There you go.
Capuchin person.
My character's name is Andros Fannin, and he is a lore-born Daemon sorcerer.
Wow. So unusual for
Also,
you.
entrepreneur.
I know.
That's what I hear.
Yes, very entrepreneur. He is in the Daggerheart top 500,
Hmm.
30 under 30.
Feel like you're lying about his age a little.
I'm Bucket, a Wanderborn Goblin Warrior.
Night Stalker, a Ridgeborn Qatari Ranger.
Right. So,
An
as you guys are
old
coming
ancient
out, there is the festival stuff set up, and you have to go past the festival stuff to get to the stables to get your cart and horses.
Like
Oh my
for
god,
chat-
they have shopping.
There is
And for
shopping
chat to
going on the
know,
way.
the Qatari is a cat.
Exactly.
General.
Andros is going to hit him up for a supply of moon sugar to sell.
Mm.
Oh my.
You don't want to know where it comes from.
Ooh. Oh. Oh god.
Looks like so much
Anyway.
fun.
Oh my god.
So if you guys don't want to participate in any
I-
festival stuff,
Do we really have to like hurry?
We
I mean, I don't know. I'm not the leader of the group,
I mean,
but it seemed to me that it was implied that it was very urgent that we get this to the Arcanist.
can we come back and shop after?
I mean, if we're coming back by, yeah, that's fine with me. I don't care what you do with your money.
Right, but like, can we detour to make sure we come back after?
You know, as long as there's nothing even more pressing, I am fine with it. Night Stalker, are you okay with
Right.
coming back and
Plus,
sampling
like
the
that inn
wares?
looked really nice, so like we could sleep there tonight rather than camping out.
I mean, I'm getting paid to get, and he looks at Bucket, him and the package to the Arcanist. After that, I have not been given a task or promise of a payment afterwards.
I would say that while you guys were at the tavern, one of you found out that there were themed rooms. Who was that, and what are the themed rooms?
Oh, fuck.
Okay. I found out that there were themed rooms.
I'm scared.
Okay. So the first theme is Enchanted Evening Under the Stars. Okay. So this is the room is made up like it is outside.
That's a superstore room.
And
No, it's on
then,
the open branches of the tree.
okay,
like,
there you
the
go.
tavern's tree.
It's built into the tree there, the open branches of the tree. The breeze blows through it kind of constantly, feel kind of like almost has a ceiling fan type effect to the room. There is little stones in the ceiling as well, where there is a roof on the room. That's not just open air. There's little stones and branches and stuff painted into the walls and the ceiling to make it look like it's outside. It's very nice.
That's got Regina written all over it.
Heck yeah, it does.
Yeah. The second style is called An Evening with the King. And it's a completely enclosed room, but it's all done up in like royal regalia. So the colors of the royal family and stuff are in the room. There's a
Iron Maiden
There-
and torture rack.
yeah. There's a throne, a his and hers throne, and then there is a very large bed there, and there's also a when you go into the room, you have the option of with or without concubines.
So Andros's room.
So there's that.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I'll let one of you pick out the other.
Baby.
Anything else?
I
That's
d-
it. I can't think of
There-
anything.
You can't. Oh, I've got one. If you can't think of one, I got one.
Yeah, go for it, Clan. Bring
All
it
right.
home.
The next one is Under the Sea.
Under the sea with the taverns in a tree. Okay.
Yeah, Under the Sea. Yeah, for those that.
But
Are you just
it's
doing
not,
prom
but it's not
themes?
SEA.
Is that what's happening?
It's just the letter C.
Yeah, under the. They don't
it's
know how
for
to
the
spell
rivets.
C.
It's for the rivets.
Yep. So, it's for the landlocked people that dream of a home near the water. So you go in, and there at the doorway is like sand, like at the beach. And there's a large hot tub built into the floor, so that there's your water, and then you have a very it looks like driftwood built bed with the
Is it a
little
water bed?
bug net kind of around it.
Is it a waterbed?
It
With
is
the
a water
fish,
bed.
like the
Yes.
fishing net over fishing net
Yeah,
over
the
top.
little
Oh, yeah.
fishing nets over it, and a little thing to keep the bugs out and stuff, because it's kind of like your bed is on the beach. It is a water bed, but the container that holds the water, the mattress that holds the water, is clear, and there's actual fish and stuff in there. So when you sleep, you're actually sleeping on the fish.
Oh, that's. I don't like that.
They thought it would be a good idea.
I kind of like that.
So there you go. That's the 3 rooms.
All right, all right. Excellent.
You know, kind of breaking character a little bit. I whenever I was younger, I used to think that was like a
I'll be right
staple in
back.
every waterbed. Like there were fish fish inside of it and everything. So I was always like, first off, I was like, how do they even get the fish in there? That was my first question. And secondly, I was like, that's really cool. I want that one of these days. And then I learned how dangerous waterbeds actually were for the human body. So yeah.
So as you guys are walking to the stables, you walk past the little like the vendor stalls that are selling things, little trinkets and stuff. And while you're walking through there, a small child, and I'm not familiar with all the races here. Let's say a small Dracona child, wearing just like a pink little dress, runs over to Regita. Hi, would you buy one of my necklaces?
Oh my god, that's so pretty.
And it is not pretty. It is the most god awful looking thing.
Of course it is. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I bet you worked so hard on that.
I did.
Oh my gosh.
It's just
that
one
is.
gold.
Oh, is it? Oh my goodness. You're too sweet. Regita's. Yeah, she'll do it. She'll pay her. She'll pay her for the god awful
All right.
necklace.
So she takes the coin and gives you the necklace and stands there and watches you with it. See if you're putting it on.
Yeah, totally. And she's gonna put it on. It's so
It looks
pretty.
good.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. And then she turns around and runs away into the crowd.
Oh my god, this is terrible. But she was so cute, I had to.
You got swindled.
No, I was actually just being polite. Something you don't know about, obviously.
You guys swindled. Don't hide.
No. I was being nice to the child. Because listen, maybe one day, like, this could be art. Like, this could be fashion. This could be trendy. Who knows?
No.
She could be famous one day.
So as you guys continue on,
Right.
you finally make it to the stables and retrieve your horses and carriage. And the package is luckily still there, since you just left the carriage at the stable with the package.
Oh yeah, we did do that. Funny.
And
Yeah.
It's insured, right?
so
Right, the package
yep.
is insured. Totally.
Yeah, with our lives.
All right, so you guys load back in the carriage, and
We'll
who's
just blame
driving
Bucket if
the
something
horses?
happens.
Yeah, I'll hop into the carriage because I ain't driving this thing.
Okay.
So like they're very food motivated. They really like hay. So like
if you offer them that, they'll do their thing.
So you guys hop in the carriage and you make your way through Hush and then head south through the farmland. So making your way past the homes of the village, then through the
Making our
farmlands
way
of
downtown.
Hush. Making your way through Hush. You see a variety of crops that have begun to cultivate a thin layer of glowing blue moss over the top of their fruits and vegetables. They pulse softly with a heartbeat as you pass. So it's
Those are neat.
starting to make sense about the festival and the little crops and all.
Does this carriage have a footman position on the very back of the carriage?
Sure.
Because that's where I would have been hanging out the whole time.
Okay. So you're riding
watching
on the back.
things.
You're riding on the back of the carriage. Okay. That's fine.
Except for when I was unconscious and not being watched over by Butter.
There is that time. Yes, there is that
Mhm,
that point in time.
That's
Among
also the time I wasn't
the-
driving.
Among the thriving groves, you notice that the sablewood trees, also known as the what was that? The silver pine,
Silver bark.
trees. Silver bark trees in this area have hundreds of unique faces carved into all sides, the eyes peering in every direction, like many faces.
So creepy.
Like man of many faces.
Many faces. One tree, taller than the rest, bears the Arcanist home. So you guys just kind of run right into it, just like the dwarf was saying. Can't miss it.
Uh,
Like an overripe fruit, it hangs from a braid of rope as wide around as a giant's forearm, tied to a massive branch and counterweighted by a cabin-sized boulder lying at the base of the tree. The stone is marked with a collection of symbols, and the cabin's windows flash with a soft yellow-green light. What would you like to do? As you guys have stopped the carriage and you've got out at this point.
Oh, this is very nice. Oh, this is
Uh,
definitely nicer than anything back home.
Ugh.
So, do I notice any way up?
Well, there's just the tree, or there's also the rope tied to the rock that goes up over the branch and down to the house.
So, like, how do you knock on a house like this, though?
This was my question because I do not see like stairs or ladder.
I mean, I could get up there.
Are
How
there any rocks I can
far?
throw?
I was going
How
to say,
far is it off
There
the
are
ground?
rocks. Ooh,
do you think you could scamper up there?
doesn't really say, but I would say that these trees are really, really tall. So about 70 feet up in the air.
Okay.
But like,
Pretty high up there.
Hmm.
but like, she's an arcanist, so like, if I climb up there, is she gonna zap me or anything?
I mean, I would think maybe she's expecting the package, possibly.
Right.
Can anybody throw a rock?
If that's
That's-
rude, you might break a window.
That's very high, but and also plus you could, like she said, damage your property. I mean,
Well,
I can
how-
try to make it up there, but I don't know. That's pretty tall.
I mean, who's really loud? I feel like Bucket's really
Andros.
loud.
Can you read what's on the rock?
Let me look.
So as you go over and look, let's have you roll a would be knowledge.
Knowledge. Okay. Okay, that is 17 hope.
17. Huh? So you recognize them as magical like glyphs and runes, but they're not ones that you're completely familiar with. They look to be some type of warding magic, maybe.
I can't make out exactly what it is, but if I was to hazard a guess, they look similar to warding runes that I've seen in the
Right.
past.
So, like, if I do climb, I might get zapped.
I mean, there's always the possibility. I mean,
these
I
are-
can try
these
to
are
make
these
it.
are carved into the big stone, not onto the tree.
Right.
So yeah, the stone sits
I
at the
mean,
base of the tree. So
I guess all we can do is try.
That
How
is
far
that is true.
is the branch from the house that the rope's over?
it's hanging down probably about, I'd say 10, 15 feet from the branch.
I can attempt to get her attention from here.
If
mean,
not, I can always try the
yeah.
rock.
If
I'm
you have a
pretty sure
way.
I'm more accurate with this as I pull off my bow and pull out an arrow than you would be with your rock.
I'm just trying to help.
I
It's
mean,
worth a
however you
shot.
all want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that would be, well, yeah, I feel like that would be better than just me poking my head in her window, like, hey.
There you go. Give it a shot, Night Stalker.
Is there a window close to the branch? I know that the branch is above it, but is there a window close to the branch? Like if I was to go underneath the building and fire up at the branch, would I pass one of the windows with the arrow
So
to hit the branch?
the building is like, it kind of comes up like in a, not a complete cone, but in a cone-like shape.
It's like a
Up to
bird
the
cage.
point. It's like a
right.
bird, yeah. And then there's a single rope hanging from the top that's supporting it, and then the base is like, kind of
I knew it.
not like a
So it looks
semicircle,
almost like a
shape,
so it looks almost like a gourd.
kind of like a gourd.
Interesting way to put it.
So is there a window though that if I fired an arrow up towards the branch that the rope's on, that the arrow would pass the window to hit the tree?
I mean, there are windows, so if you shot up at it, it would get. I mean, you could shoot one past the window, yeah.
Okay.
Is it bad that now all I want to say is who lives in a gourd up in the trees?
What?
We will try this way first, and then if not, I will shoot.
Violence, yeah.
And I take a somewhat deep breath and announce like I would if I was trying to pass a message through the mountains. Hello up there. And see if I can get her attention.
So as you call out, moments go by and no response.
Okay. Then I'm gonna walk over and take position to fire an arrow up towards the tree branch.
Hell
Nowhere near
yeah.
the rope.
All right, so just roll an attack. So you're just shooting at the rope or the tree branch?
The branch. I'm not going anywhere near the rope.
You're not trying to hit the rope. You're just trying to shoot it past the house, close by the house.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
To where
That's
she'll
fine.
hear it hit the branch,
Gotcha.
but not actually damage the building itself.
All right. So make your attack. So as he's doing that, it's starting to become evening, so the sun is going down. So bit of dust happening here as the last bit of light is fading from the day.
Never good to stay out after dark.
I mean,
That
like, the
is
trees
an
glow.
18 hope.
18 hope. All right, so
Using my expert marksmanship
You fire up
for +2.
and as it gets close to the house, it kind of just goes. You see something like a flash of light in the arrow. You see shoot off away out into the forest.
So as that happens, I look back down at the boulder. And then I look at Regita. It's a good thing you didn't climb the tree.
That's That's what I was saying. Like, I knew I could get zapped, but like,
I don't know if that was enough to potentially get her attention, though.
Now I don't think the rock will work either.
great job, Bucket. Um, well,
I'm not
Well, y-
opposed to trying to climb the tree.
it just might hurt a little,
Are,
but
So, just to the
are the,
players in this part of the game, it's really looking for something creative, is what it's trying to get out
right.
of the players. So it's
is
wanting
there
some creative solution to the problem.
is there another tree nearby within like that's there's probably like a branch or something within like window height or something that they could climb that's possibly not affected by the ward. Hmm?
So you're trying to look in, or you're trying to jump
Uh,
over, or what's
well,
your
no,
intention?
not more of just like try to look in, see what they can see, and if somebody is visible in there, maybe get their attention, and kind of
So
you
there's
know.
other trees, yeah, that you could probably
Okay.
climb up and maybe get a glance in. You want to try that?
I'll climb the tree.
Okay.
Not this tree,
Do
but another tree.
do any of you have rope?
I have a soft rope.
Who needs rope? Like,
I
why
I
is he the one climbing?
I have 50 feet of rope.
He said he
I
was
don't
climbing,
want.
GM,
so roll an
Uh,
agility check.
Why is he
Bucket.
the one? Uh,
GM, I have a
Regina
question.
is judging
Yeah.
him.
Would the house or like an opening on the house be within close range?
Close? No. It's
Okay.
like 70 feet up in the air.
Okay,
Okay.
so it's a 9 hope.
9 with up. Okay. So you climb part of the way up the tree and fall and land on your back.
The
And I'm gonna say
reason
you take 1 point of stress.
the reason that I asked
Uh,
if anyone had rope
But you also
is
get
if
1
I
hope.
were
Oh.
to shoot the arrow over 2 branches,
Oh,
we could
so you
hoist
guys
one individual up high enough to be able to potentially commune with the one inside without touching the tree.
Or I'd just climb. And
Okay,
Regina's
so
just gonna
Question.
climb a
What
tree that's
is
within
what is the
window
next
range.
distance past close range?
let's see.
Is it far?
Got it here somewhere. I love how you guys are sitting here debating, and then in the background, you've just got Bucket climbing above the tree and falling in the background. Oh,
Yeah,
what is it?
Regina is judging the shit out of
So
it.
you have
uh,
melee, very close, close, far, very far, and then out of range.
Max
Okay,
range of
so would a window type area on the place there be within far range?
Far is within 30 to 100 feet.
Yes, it would be.
Okay, so then I will use my primal origin.
While he's doing that, Regita, make an agility check.
to climb the tree.
Yes,
And I get advantage on that.
just because this is happening at the same time, so we'll get her climbing up the tree if she's going to.
Well,
And yeah.
that'll be an 11 with. Wait. Yeah, an 11 with fear.
Okay, so I take figure. And so you're climbing up the tree. All right, so what are you doing?
She's drunk.
Okay, so I am going to use my primal origin
Mhm.
to extend my minor illusion spell to far range.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to create a minor illusion of like a hand pointing down,
Okay.
and it's going up and down, and it's glowing on and off like a big neon sign pointing down at the window of
He
All
the
wins.
right. So,
place.
Regina, as you are climbing up the tree, you've made it probably about 20 feet up the tree, and it's going pretty well. I mean, this is pretty easy for you. There you just notice this big glowing, flashing green light behind you that distracts you, and as you look back, um, uh, you don't notice that there is something that just grabs you and picks you off the tree, and you feel like this hard like type of substance grab you and kind of clench you real tight, and then it just sets you down on the ground. And as it lets go of you, you turn around and look, and it's a tree branch, and it pats you on the head, and then it goes back into place.
That was so cool. Oh my god. She has to teach me how to do that.
All right, so you take 1 point of stress,
That's fair.
and so you've got this big. And as that's going on up there, you start to see the door of the house open up, and a figure sticks their head outside. And as they step out, even though it's very high up in the air, you can tell somehow uh, a 7-foot mix of humanoid and firefly. The Arcanist is a fairy that moves in a combination of both very slow and subtly jerky motions. Though her expressions are difficult to read because she's so fucking far away. Her
That makes
emotions are
sense.
very clear in her voice. She is old but spry and eyes the group mischievously. Are you the group? Immersint from the capital. Oh my.
Yes, we
You're
are.
rather
Look
late,
how high.
aren't you? You're rather late. Come in. And she kind of waves her hand above as the structure begins to low. As the Arcanist lowers her home and invites you inside, you'll notice the treehouse is surprisingly spacious. The main room is a crowd of potion bottles, spell books, ruins, plants, and small creatures of all kinds. But no one could classify this place as messy. It's clear that if anyone moved a single item, even an inch, the old fairy would notice. She's one of those people.
She has a system.
Organized chaos.
She has the tism.
Hey,
Am I wrong?
where's my sword?
She
Fight you, Tim.
offers you all seats and serves some type of beverage that she calls tea. And as she takes uh her own little glass, it looks very tiny in her hands, and she sits in her chair. She crosses her legs up into the chair and sips as
Thank
her
you.
wings kind of flutter.
Oh, so did anybody like, get the package out of the carriage?
This is very good. You should bring the package inside.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have the
Two of you
package.
strong men. Do go get the package. As she does this with her hands, and her house just spreads open. The walls and ceiling just open up like a flower onto the ground.
All right,
This
all right.
is
Come on, Night Stalker. Let's go get the package.
Are you
This
even?
house is so cool.
I
Are
thought
you
that
sure that you'll be even able to help lift this bucket?
I can lift it.
Are you sure you don't want me to do it instead, Bucket?
Listen, it's not one of your little fairy books, okay?
What I'm more
Okay.
referring to is when I go to pick this up and it's above your head. If you slip, You will knock
I'll
yourself
be-
out.
I'll be okay. I'll be
You know what?
okay.
He is a grown boy, Night Stalker. Let him figure it out.
Fine. I'm gonna go and try to retrieve the package.
All right. All right. So if are two of you going, so one of you is
Yeah.
the primary, and the other one is helping. So
Mhm.
when you help, you roll a hope die, and the other character can use their hope or your hope. So whoever is the main person rolls both hope and fear, and the other one just rolls a hope die.
Okay. All right. So how do you want to do this?
You calling the shots there, little man?
Well, fine. I'll bring my size into this.
It's
Fine.
like, nah, let the little one do it.
All right.
He's got to
I'll-
learn.
I'll be the primary.
Okay.
All right.
So you
So
roll.
I rolled a 7.
that's an 11.
So you roll a 7. Okay. So you rolled an 11 total.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your
Like
hope?
where you added both
Yeah. We're at both.
What's your hope?
together, you got an
Oh.
11.
Oh, that was a 6 hope.
6 hope. Okay.
Yeah.
So you rolled a 6 and a 1 then, right?
Yeah.
And Buck, you rolled a 7. So that would make a total of 8 with hope.
Yeah.
So as you guys go out to get the package, Night Stalker, you kind of just stand back and watch as you let as just an entertainment as you let Bucket struggle with this package for a good 20 minutes as he finally got it to the edge and he's pulling it backwards and you're just sitting there watching it as he pulls it backwards and it falls down on top of him. And after it falls down on top of him, you come over and help lift it off of him.
Ow. Ow.
Are you sure that you still have it?
Ow. Ow.
I'll assist at getting it off of him after the shit he pulled with Andros.
All right. So as you guys pick it up and do a team lift, for anybody who's worked at Walmart, do a team
Right.
lift
Maybe Amazon
With your
flashbacks.
legs, not your
on
back.
Amazon. Lift
Unless
with
your
your
bucket.
knees.
Unless your bucket. He's lifting with his whole body.
Yeah.
You guys struggle, but finally, with Night Stalker's help, you guys get it into the house, and where were we? All right. So as you place it into the living room, she comes over and touches the top of the package, and it also just kind of folds open. Inside King Emerus's package lies a massive stone with a lion's face carved into it. Bucket, you recognize this as the keystone of the capital city's gate main archway. The Arcanist nods sagely as soon as she sees it, saying, "Of course, the king would keep this delivery secret. If anyone knew your city was no longer worth it, you would be conquered before sunrise." With this ominous warning, she starts to unfurl her treehouse yet again. "We must travel to the open vale to reinstate the war, but such an effort of magic will attract dangerous creatures from the darkest reaches of Saberwood. I'll need each and every one of your help."
Pardon me, before we leave, what is to become of the horses?
They will come with us. They must transport the package for us.
Very well.
As she snaps her fingers and the package closes back up into the box. Load it back onto the carriage, please. As she turns and makes her way to the carriage.
You
Mm.
heard her, Bucket. Load the package back on the carriage.
I'll begrudgingly begin loading the package back on.
She looked at it for like 5 minutes. It took you like 30 to get it off the truck carriage.
Gonna
All
grumble
right.
to myself the entire time.
So roll again, you guys, as you guys are loading it back in.
So that is a 9 hope.
9 hope.
I got a 10 on my die.
Okay. So what was your hope?
9.
No, that's the total, right?
No, that
What's
was the hope.
You,
Okay.
ro-
So
you
you're-
add
you're
them both
letting-
together.
Oh,
Tim.
oh, sorry. It was an 11 total.
11 total. So
Yeah.
he rolled a 10, so that means you rolled a 2, so that's a 12. So a little better than last time. You've learned from your mistake. But Night Stalker generously kind of picks the package up a little more, and it kind of leans more into Bucket as he's shorter. And so you're basically packing most of the weight as you make it back over to the carriage. And he kind of Night Stalker brings it around and sets his end on the package since it's higher off the ground anyway, and then step back, and then as you push it in into the carriage, you guys just completely exhausted, just sweating. Finally, the package is loaded, and the Arcanist gets inside the carriage, hunkered over, as the rest of you take your positions inside and on the back or the front.
I was about to say, is there enough room in the carriage for her and those riding inside?
Oh God, do I have to sit next to Bucket?
Do I have
Yep.
to sit next to
He
her?
smells funny.
You smell funny.
It's the Middle Ages. We all smell funny.
That's valid. But also Bucket smells funny. You know he does. Okay, so like the thing with the tree that like grabs people trying to climb, how does that work?
It is magic.
Right, I get that. Like, but is it like magic cooperating with the tree, or is it like it just like
You speak with the tree, and the tree is old and sometimes a little grumpy. But if you know how to speak to them, then they cooperate.
oh, trees are
It did pat
totally
you on.
grumpy.
It did
They're
pat you on the
so
head, right?
boring. Yeah, it totally did.
Okay, I told it to be nice.
Oh, that
Last time it ripped one person in half, and it threw the other one about 40 feet into the air. It was not good. It was very messy. Took a while to
I'm
clean.
really glad it didn't do that. Yeah, that would have been unpleasant. Yeah. But
As,
like
as
trees
she's looking
really
at you
are
with like,
grumpy.
she really does have like bug like looking and antennas.
Honestly, it doesn't phase Regina.
Her wings are just kind of
She's a
crumpled
forest.
over
She
inside
was
the
raised in the
carriage.
forest. Doesn't bug her. Pun unintended.
So the
Does
question
she
is,
look like a 7-foot tall cabbage person?
no, she does not. She does not look like that at all. Because there were cabbage people in this world, but they were all ate by
Dang.
people that wanted coleslaw. So
Rough.
No,
Bruh.
not the cabbage people. I love
Not
them.
fair to the cabbages.
They were ate by them damn ranger bards.
So the question is, do you guys want to take a quick break, or do you want to push on through?
Need a snack.
Need a snack? Okay, so we'll take like a real quick break here, and then we'll come back, and not much left, so we'll finish up. So see you back in just a
Cool.
few.
Waterworld, you had to watch Guardian so that you know how he learned how to deal with Waterworld.
He got gills.
No,
Spoilers.
he dies in Guardian and he gets transported to this Waterworld.
Well,
That's
does
what
he show
happens.
up in Destiny if he dies as a guardian?
Guardian.
I mean, maybe.
Kevin Costa, welcome to being a guardian.
Maybe he needs to be the news of all it.
I loved you in Robin Hood Men in Tights.
That's Prince of Thieves.
With the Brian Adams soundtrack.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, the Brian Adams song. Yes.
Well, no,
Oh.
You
he had
kids have
to.
no you kids
He
have
had
no
to.
idea what we're talking about, do
Go
you?
to
He had to
YouTube
because
and search for Brian
All
Adams.
For One. Because All For One was in the Three Musketeers. That was his
I'm
other
not even.
big song.
I'm not even gonna try to make like a joke or some sort of witty thing. I have no idea what the hell y'all have been going on about.
Yep.
Not a
Go to
single
YouTube.
That's because you're
Brian
too young.
Adams,
Kevin
It's-
Costner.
You're
Robin
too
Hood.
young.
I know Kevin Costner. I know him. I know.
You'll listen to that song. You'll be like, "Oh my
Everything I
god,
do
I want to
It's the name of the song.
go to
The-
a dance."
Yes. I want to go back to fourth grade and go to a dance because that was a song at every fourth grade dance.
See, I'm now sitting here singing the song from Men in Tights in my head, so thank you for that.
You're
Not
welcome.
that song. We're talking about Everything I Do.
I
That's
know,
the song.
I
We're
know,
men.
but
We're
I
men
am
in
singing.
tights.
Not that
Yes,
song.
that's it.
Not
That's
that song.
playing
Roam
in my
around
head
the
now.
forest looking for fights. We're
You're gonna
men,
get-
manly men. We're
oh,
men in
Here
tights.
goes the DMCA again.
No, we're good. I stopped beforehand.
Mm,
All right, so we'll go back to the actual thing that we were doing.
mm.
Do you think we could pay
We'll continue this
Brian
discussion on
Adams
Thursday.
to do a cameo where he sings the Men in Tights song?
No, he's still set for life from that one song.
From the Prince of Thieves song.
Everything I Do and All For One is
Yeah.
the two that made him big.
Everything
No.
I do.
Summer of what was it? Summer of
Summer of
'69.
'69. Yep, Summer of '69. That was another
Yeah.
one.
That's a good
He
song.
bought his first full six string. Bought it at the Five and Dime.
And played it till his fingers bled.
Yep.
You made it now. He bought it at the dollar store.
That's true. Bought it at the Dollar Tree, yeah.
I mean, he could have bought it at the Five Below.
Five and below.
The Five Below.
Ooh, okay. All right. So, traveling through the forest. All right. So, on the direction from the Arcanist, your carriage pulls into a mysterious clearing in the shape of a perfect circle. The only
That's
area
not
of the
ominous.
Sablewood you've seen without trees to block out the sky. This is the open veil. All right, so we do
Fight
have
pit.
we do got a map here.
A map.
We do got a map, so hang on a second. So, uh, so as you guys are pulling the carriage to the center there, the Arcanist begins to tell you some like stuff about the open veil. So yes, the open veil. One would think a serene canvas upon which nature herself painted her most enchanting masterpiece. Behold, the verdant tapestries unfurling before you. The air still holds the memory of magic from long ago, a testament to the raw power that flows through these lands. Do not be deceived by its tranquil facade, for within these verdant depths lie secrets older than time itself, waiting to be unraveled by those with the courage to seek them. Approach with caution. As you guys pull in, she starts to kind of rub her face and look to the ceiling like she's deep in thought. Oh yes, This is where I first forged the ward pillars that now reside at all four corners of Hush. They are what keeps the town from harm. That ritual was almost the end of me. But enough of that. We have work to do. And with that, she stands and raises her hands, and your carriage now unfurls, just like her house did. Just forms into a platform. Anybody that was seated inside the carriage or on top or behind is now thrown to the ground, just abruptly.
Ow.
Really chose one thing to be good at there, and I would like it. Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Little warning first, but thanks.
I will need about an hour of time to prepare. You'll all enjoy the night air while you can. We'll be busy very soon. As she waves her hand over the box and the package unfurls again, and she starts inspecting the stone, and looks like she's maybe
Inspector Gadget.
whispering something to it. So as she's doing that, you guys get to take a short rest. So during a short rest
Yeah.
in Daggerheart, you guys get to do two actions. Okay, you can tend to wounds, clear
Okay.
stress, repair armor, or prepare. So prepare is describe how you will prepare yourself for the path ahead and gain a hope. Of course, tend to wounds. Describe how you patch yourself up and clear 1d4 hit points. You may also tend to an ally instead, with their permission.
Consent is key.
I
Uh, you,
am going to clear stress.
you can clear stress. You must describe how you're going to blow off steam or pull yourself together and clear 1d4 stress. It doesn't
Okay,
say
so
it, but I would also like to assume that you can tend to an ally stress as well.
yeah.
I just choked on my popcorn disc.
So does Andros pull out wax and start rubbing his horns to
No.
de-stress?
The last thing is repair armor.
He's
You
gonna
can
find some privacy.
repair your armor. Describe how you spend time quickly repairing your armor and clear 2 marked armor slots. You may also repair an ally's armor instead. It's the stress is the only one that doesn't say that you can tend to the stress of your, because I
I
think it was
wonder
kind of
why.
No, I'm going to invoke a custom rule where you can tend to your party member's stress.
All right, so well,
Clear
of course,
stress for 3 days.
of course, where we had the mistake of me rolling criticals when I wasn't supposed to, I just reset everybody's hit points and armor and everything back. But you do have some stress points if you want to clear those
Yes.
in preparation for the battle, or you can do the prepare. So if you need more hope, you can do that.
Can I do a combination of remove stress and prepare?
You can do yes one. You can do two actions, so two of those things during a short
Oh,
rest.
okay. I was gonna say I was gonna do a
Mhm.
combination where I was going to use my sharpening stone to kind of work on my axe a little bit. Use that as a time to de-stress and kind of prepare for anything to come.
All right.
It's been a little bit of time since I've sharp and give this axe a good old sharpening.
So I think you only have one stress, right? So
Yeah, I just have the one
you don't technically need to roll.
because I fell from a tree.
Yeah.
Yep. Brigida is also going to clear stress and prepare and kind of like combo routine that. She's basically that scene in The Lion King where Rafiki's meditating on the rock. That's basically Regita right now. She's meditating, relaxing, focusing, getting her head in the game.
So would Bucket be the entity that's ruining your focus? Because I keep popping up.
I mean, maybe, but she may commit violence if you interrupt her meditation too many times.
Okay. We'll have to play it by ear.
Well, I will say, as you try to meditate and try to clear stress, um, roll a 1d4.
I only
Roll,
have one.
roll that shit.
It's a 1, and I only have one stress.
Right.
Who
So
said this was
as
for
you're
stress?
trying to meditate to try to clear the stress, as you close your eyes, just these flashes of just anxiety and something foreboding. You feel like almost something's watching you. And instead of removing one stress, you now gain an extra stress. Okay.
That's comforting. Oh, Tim, that's not something to be happy about. We're being watched. Like, being watched is not good.
Goblins are ambush hunters, so
Andros will clear one stress and prepare. What he does is, since his powers come from the arcane and from the night, he focuses on just trying to um, pick up on the innate magic that's around him.
All right. So you guys have the map there of the open veil.
oh, there it is.
Yep,
Good
Regita's
order.
by the pile of rocks.
All right. So you guys can place yourself wherever you are about the area there and finish up your short rest. Rest you're going to be doing there. Anything else anybody's doing to prepare?
No, that's it for me.
Regita's tail is twitching as she's trying to meditate, as she's feeling unsettled. It's just the only sign of it is her tail is twitching.
So you guys can hear the Arcanist kind of mumbling something over the stone as she's waving her hands, and she's kind of got a glow about her, and the stone has begun to glow as she's been doing whatever she is doing over there. And all of a sudden, the Arcanist lets out a shrill cry. The keystone has finally responded. Quickly, around me. The ritual must begin, or I'll lose the pathway. Hurry! Her body begins to glow brighter and brighter, still as her eyes roll backwards into her head, and the entire carriage lifts a foot off the ground. An unearthly cry echoes from the woods, alerted by the arcane energy. All right, so is that where you guys are?
Yeah, that's where I am.
Regita, when she says that, she'll start moving towards the carriage.
All right.
So she's not like far off.
All right. So here we go. All right. So everybody's in place. And you guys feel kind of a rumbling as four ancient skeletons emerge from the ground, rusted swords in hand, disturbed by the forces of magic being used by that arcanist. In the distance, two forest wraiths float ominously towards you. All right, so this is how this is going to work. We're going to have get the music on here. So we got
Dun, 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 dun.
all right. So we got that. Laggy.
Spooky.
These
Ah!
guys. Got
Spooks.
these guys.
Spooks McDukes.
And we got this thing down here. All right. So
Is that number 8?
Yeah, it's number
that
8.
is the Ocho. All right. So that is the counter here. So we have a countdown die. So that's one of the things in Daggerheart. They have these countdown type of encounters. So what you have to do is you don't know what causes the countdown die to go down or up, but you kind of have to figure that out as we go along. Okay. So what you want to do is get the countdown die to 0, and that will end the encounter. Okay, the encounter will continue until it gets to 0 or everybody in your party is dead. So, sound fun? Also, I've added the action points to your guys' tokens there. So, if you want to use the action economy, we can.
Oh, that's
We
what
don't
that
have to, but if we do that, then everybody has to spend their 3 action tokens before we reset and start over. Yeah.
I didn't know
We can
what
try
that
that.
was.
All right.
Or if people don't want to, I don't know.
I'm good with trying it, yeah.
Okay. So, it's your guys' turn first as these things kind of, these skeletons kind of just crawl out of the ground and these spectral like ghostly images appear at the edges of the forest.
Yeah. Oh, Bucket will probably jump off of where he's at the carriage and do 3 swings at this little skelly knight nearest to him.
All right.
Going all in.
All in. Alright, so 1 second. Alright, so 1d12. Okay, so that's an was an 18 total with 7 hope.
Okay. 18 will hit. Then you get a
Okay.
hope with that.
Yeah. And it's 1d10 plus 2.
And you're swinging against which one? This one over here?
Yeah, the one closest to me. Yeah. That one right there. Okay. So the first is 6 damage.
All right. 6.
Alright, next one. That is looks like a dirty 20.
With what?
5 hope.
With hope? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so a
Wait,
dirty.
no, sorry,
Oh, with
I'm
my-
doing,
we're-
I'm doing it wrong. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I'm really sorry. I was trying to use the dice on here, so
Yeah.
so with that would have just been a 9 total actually, because my stupid brain was adding another
A 9 on the
another
first hit or the second hit?
the second one.
Second one misses then.
Okay. So and then one more. That's an 8 total with 5 hope. So that's the third one.
An 8 total.
Yeah.
With okay, that's a miss as well.
Yeah. So that's all 3 actions for me.
Anybody else? Remember, it's still kind of open.
I know, but I'm scared to go because I always fuck this up.
See, Andros is going to move over here next to Regita.
Vegeta?
Regita.
Regita.
She is the
Regina.
princess of all Saiyan.
Regina.
Okay, and then he is going to attack this guy
Okay.
twice with his
Blast.
dual staff.
You can hit him that far?
Oh, wait a minute. Actually, no.
We-
No, I can't. You are
you mean you
correct.
can't?
Read that wrong.
Hit him with that Eldritch Blast.
Well, it says far,
Would
so I
you
should be
far
able to
was-
hit it, right?
30 to 100, yeah. So that should be plenty.
So I should be able to hit it, right?
You got like
Okay.
an extendo staff?
Okay. Well, it shoots a magical blast, is what I'm gathering.
Ah.
Oh.
I thought you
So-
were like,
Okay. So roll my 2d12s to hit, right? Okay. So that would be a critical.
All right, cool. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 7 on both die.
Lucky number 7. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so it's max damage plus whatever you roll for damage.
Okay. All right. So max damage is we 1d6 plus 3, so that'd be 9
9.
plus.
And in this one, I think you add the +3 each time. So in D&D, you
Wait,
don't.
where's the.
Okay.
But I think you do.
So
in
then,
this one.
okay. So then I rolled max damage as well. So that would be 18 damage.
Now, oh, you rolled? Holy crap. Okay, nice.
Yep.
All right,
Okay, so then-
18 would
Mhm.
be... All right, so this guy just explodes.
Nice.
Bones everywhere.
Nice. Okay. So since my staff can hit far, I can still have one more attack that I can do on this guy, correct?
So yeah, I mean, so you only used one token to do that.
Right. So I
you
should have one token left. I have one token to move, right? One token to take an
No.
attack.
So usually I think it's like movement is included in your action. So that's how
okay.
I think it kind of works.
Okay. So yeah, I'll attack this guy with one action.
It's not
then.
truly like Pathfinder's action economy, where it would be you would spend one token to move, one
That's
token
what I was thinking
to
of, yeah.
attack, one token to do this.
Okay. Okay, so that is 15 fear.
15 fear. Okay, so that does hit.
Okay.
And with
And-
that, I will take my turn after this. So
Okay. So that would be 5 damage.
5 damage. So gonna be everything's laggy on this. Really where I turned off that hardware acceleration.
Yeah.
Everything's sucking really bad. All right, so with that, I'm going to take turn here where let's see, they're just gonna kind of move this direction. And since you guys can't really get up to the Arcanist right away, they're gonna There and there, there. Okay. So first we're going to attack Night Stalker there with sword attack. And that is a 14.
That misses.
14 misses. Okay. That one is a 19 for the other guy.
That one will hit.
That one will hit. Okay. So that one does 6. So that's 6 points of damage there on that one.
Okay.
Remember how many hit points that takes?
That was minor.
Okay. Then we're gonna have an attack on Bucket. That is a 2.
That misses.
That's gonna miss bad. And then the one here at the bottom is going to actually hang on, something did happen. So when you guys knocked the skeleton down, this went to 7. Okay. So this one is going to float over here, and I'm going to spend 2 fear, and he's going to fly through your character there, Plan Diesel, and I have to make an attack. As a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, so you feel your soul pushed from your body momentarily. You cannot take any actions until the ritual countdown ticks down 1 value.
Okay.
All right, and the one at the top is going to shoot this magic blast at the Arcanist. And that is a natural 20, but of course I don't get a crit. So that's going to hit. And
He's doing it again, chat.
with that hit,
Using the loaded dice.
it strikes the Arcanist, and I see the counter tick back up to 8. Keep them off of me. I cannot concentrate. All right, so that's all there goes. So now it's back to your guys' turn, and I think you had used 2 before you got your soul knocked out of your body.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's back to your guys.
Okay. Regita's gonna mark a stress so she can use her Warden of the Elements elemental and incarnation to wreath herself in flames as she's standing next to Andros.
Okay.
And she sees this creator in front of her, and she's going to go ahead and she's almost like doing Doctor Strange type shit with her hands because she has hand runes. And she's going to have these spectral vines whip up out of the ground to lash at this wraith thing. She's gonna attack.
So you're up to 3 stress, right?
Yep. 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 I know. I know.
First time
I
we've
don't
had
like that you're
anybody
checking.
higher stress.
Yep. 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 So that's gonna be 14 with hope.
14 with hope. That hits.
Okay. And that's gonna be a D10 magical. And that's going to be 4 damage. Then actually, if you're calling that 2 of the things, she's also going to spend another stress. And she's going to transform into a wolf right next to Andros, and she keeps her breathing her flames around her as she does this.
A monkey wolf.
She's a flaming wolf. And she's just going to growl at the wraith.
I love it. It happened the same time last night, I think, when you turned into a wolf. You could hear the howl.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's just
I like it.
Like-
So she is now a flaming wolf next to Andros. Oh, wait. Add 2 more to that damage. I have another weapon thing that gives me +2 to damage in melee.
Say that again, sorry.
I have a thing with my secondary weapon where I get +2 to primary weapon damage in melee, so that would have been 6 damage instead of 4.
I think it falls into the same range still, so we're good.
I gotta go for what I can.
All
gotta
right,
do
so
what you gotta do.
you should be out of
Yeah,
action tokens, right?
that leaves you, but
So the bottom one hit me. The top or the one to my left missed, right?
Yes.
Fuck 'em
So
up.
as I swing around to the one to the south of me, I pull my saber, and I'm going to spend one of my hope and call forth my ranger's focus. And if I make a hit on this one, as I deal damage each time, it's going to take stress.
Gotcha. Okay.
So let's see. That is 15 hope to hit.
15 will hit.
Okay.
Was that on the one at the bottom or the one to the left?
One on the bottom.
Bottom, okay.
That is 7 points of damage with the saber.
Okay.
And then I'm going to swing on it second time.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, it's good, but it's bad. Because that is 22 to hit, but it's on the fear side.
That hits.
Yeah.
And I will take my turn after this.
And that is 6 points of damage to that one.
Was that the bottom one or the left one?
Bottom one still.
Bottom one, okay. So this one is broken into bones just before you.
So do you want me to take my last attack,
counter
or are
goes-
you shifting now?
We're shifting now. So
Okay.
the counter goes down 1 as you feel your soul come back into your body, Andrews.
Ah,
With that, we're gonna have that skeleton try to swing at. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to spend 1 fear, and we're going to. Those. Not gonna be exactly here, but summon 2 more skeletons. We'll put one.
2 more.
We'll
That's
put
illegal.
one down here, and we'll put one over here.
Can't summon more minions in the middle of battle.
And so this one's gonna run over here. This one's gonna run over here. We're gonna do some swings. So we got skeleton swings at Night Stalker. That's an 18.
That hit.
That's 10 damage.
Okay.
And we're gonna swing twice at Bucket. That's 7
Misses.
and 12.
Yes.
That one hits. Okay.
That one is.
That is 17.
Okay.
Okay. Then over here, we're gonna have the skeleton that just popped out of the ground. It's gonna attack the wolf. That's cocked. The 14
That hits.
hits for 13 points of damage.
Okay. So that's currently major, but because I'm a wolf, my armor scores 4. So if I do 2 armor slots, that'll drop it down to minor.
Okay.
Right? Yes. Yes, I think so.
I believe that's how that works. Yes.
You gotta do the math there, but yeah, it should probably work out that way.
Affirmation.
Then we've got the Wraith at the top is going to fire at the Arcanist.
Oh, that skeleton also takes 1d10 damage because I'm on fire.
Okay, so roll that for me.
That's 4 damage.
4 damage. Reading something real quick. Right. So the Wraith at the top fires at the Arcanist, but it misses. He goes by it there. And actually, so that should be right. Misses at that time. The one down here at the bottom for the last move, I'm going to spend 1 fear to have it. Want to make an attack roll. Would have been good. That's an 8 against. Why does the name of your character keep leaving me? And I know it's so well claimed.
Gita or Andros?
No, Andros. I don't know why I can't remember Andros. It keeps leaving my, but it's an 8.
That is a miss.
Okay. It reaches down and you feel its hands, like cold hands, around your face, and you begin to recall some like tragic memory from your past. You're able to like snap out of it. So, all right. So, back to you guys. We've got 1 token left with Night Stalker.
I
It's
am.
you
Oh,
can't do
and
anything
we do-
until Night Stalker
We
goes.
actually have Andros with 1 token as well. So, both
Yeah,
of you have
that's
1.
how that works.
Yep.
Dim.
Oh, okay.
We're just trying out the other method of combat.
On the armor though, Ellen should have only marked off 1 armor slot if she was reducing by 4.
My
Right.
major
So-
damage threshold is 7. So 13 to bring it down under 7.
Would've
Oh,
been
you wanted
1.
to bring it. Oh, okay, you're bringing it all the way to minor.
Oh, so you're
Yeah.
bringing out, so that would have been the 2. Yeah.
Yeah. I mathed,
I
right?
thought you were just bringing
You
it down
mathed it.
1.
Method.
Right. Yeah, I was bringing it down 1 damage. It
One
was major
range,
damage. I
yeah.
was bringing it down 1 level.
Yeah. So, Clan, you want to go first? You want me to?
You can.
I'm going to attack the one to my left.
Yeah. Roll of fear. I need some more fear tokens.
Hey, I rolled with fear. I rolled a 12 and an 8 right then on that
Said, I
last
need
one.
more. He said, I need more fear.
See,
I
the
need more
trick is I'm a
I'm
wolf
out of
because it gives
tokens.
me advantage on attacks.
Oh, yeah, I'm forgetting something too. So, yep. I need to keep track of that.
That's why I am the wolf and not Regina right now.
That was not going to help you, Diz. That's a 15 hope.
15 hope. Okay. That hits.
So that is nice. That is 8 points of damage.
Okay. Let's. Ooh, okay. So that actually. You just break this thing. You just shatter the skeleton.
Then with that, is the wraith close enough to the ground that it's within swinging range?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Okay.
just floating barely
Then
off the ground.
I think just to kind of get it more of its attention, I'll move to here for the remainder of my action then.
All right.
Okay. Andros is going to attack the skeleton.
Okay.
All right, that is 10 hope.
10 hope on
Yep.
the skeleton. That
Hold on.
misses.
Hold on. Sorry. 12.
12 hits.
12 hope. Okay, 12. All right.
Because they don't forget to add your weapon ability.
Yep. That was a. Okay, I'm going to take 1 stress and reroll my damage.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, that is 5 damage. I'm sorry, 8 damage.
8 damage on the skeleton. Okay. So
Yes.
this one is also mashed to pieces.
That would be all my action points.
All right. So with that, I'll click this button, and then everybody should get their
yeah, I see my green
Yay.
bar.
everybody get their points back. Yay! My macro worked.
The
It's just
points aren't
laggy
on
as
my
crap
active
for me.
token because yay, druid shit.
I can't turn on that hardware acceleration because it will just cause me to have to close and open all the browsers.
So,
Probably do that.
Bucket is going to
Oh.
use 2 of his actions to swing at the one north of him on the map, which I would assume is like probably right next to him. And then the last action is going to be against the other one that's near me. So, all right. No think, just swing. All right. So first one. That's a 14 with 8 fear.
14 hits.
Alrighty.
With fear?
With fear.
I will take fear token.
All right, so that's 12 damage.
Well.
12 damage.
So
What's
which
those
one was
fear
that one? The one above you or to the side?
The one above me.
Okay. Well, that will
Destroy?
Cause it to just break into pieces.
Sweet. And then I will use my next attack against the remaining one standing. So that would be a 7. 7 total. 5 fear.
With 7 with
Not,
fear.
not 5 fear, 5 hope. Sorry.
7 with hope. Okay.
Yes.
That misses.
That's
Okay.
adding your strength too.
That was adding my strength.
Oh.
Yeah. I have one more attack, so I'll use it against the Skelly again, and that's a 21 with 11 hope.
21 hits.
All right, damage 12 damage.
Well, all right. So that one also gone, just obliterated.
Fucking do good. That's gonna be
Alright.
it for me.
I'm gonna spend 1 fear to
Summon more minions.
summon more minions. We'll just grab some that are already there. Right. All right. I still your guys go. So
Yeah.
oh,
And
that's so
I
much
have
better with the hardware acceleration on.
I have a thing that will let me do more damage if someone else attacks the thing first.
Okay.
Just so you're aware.
All right.
So how long does the transformation happen, like with the druids in Daggerheart? I
Uh,
haven't looked that up.
you can drop out of this form at any time.
So you can just remain a wolf forever. Which
I
sounds
think
more
it would
logical
be
to
until
me.
like a rest. Like I mean I won't be on fire that entire time because that only lasts until my next short rest. But yeah, I
Well,
could technically be transformed.
can you stop the fire? Are you
Yeah, I
just
can
on
stop
fire?
it. I can stop it if I want
That's
to.
good. That's good. So you don't set places on fire.
Actually, hang on. Can I? The embodiment lasts until you take severe damage or until your next short rest. So I don't know.
Nice.
Based on how it's written, no, it doesn't stop on my own. It's not in my control.
You can flame on, but not flame off. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
All right. What are we doing here?
Yeah. Well, I guess I will go.
Okay.
It's not metagaming, it's sharing abilities.
Hey, there's nothing about metagaming that they talk about here. So I mean, you guys can kind of talk
Right.
about stuff, and So.
So I'm going to attack the Spectre.
Don't attack Spectre, he's a cute little bat.
Knock him up.
Don't hurt my bat.
Name is Spectre Gadget.
And I would like to spend a hope. Well, how can I help? Is there a way I'd be able to help, like distracting it or something? Would that count as helping it?
You can do a team attack. What was it called? A tag
Well,
team?
no, I wasn't planning a tag team. I was planning the help an ally.
You can spend a hope to help
Yeah.
him.
So
You roll a hope die, and he
Yeah.
rolls normal, and he can use
Yeah.
yours are his hope.
I'm gonna do that because Regita's gonna like growl and kind of like snap at it to try to distract it. We'll do that. So have a hope that's not staying in my an extra hope die. That's not very good, but I'm helping.
Okay. Well, I rolled a let's see, that is a 14 hope.
He
14
probably
hope.
rolled more than me. It's fine. I had full hope bars, so I was like, let's use one. I got
Not
a
far.
4, so if that would give you a crit,
It would
That
not.
is a good thing. Yeah, it could crit. So that does hit.
Okay. So then I will roll my beautiful damage.
Roll that beautiful.
Okay, so that is
damage.
8 damage.
All right.
He's
Okay.
still standing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to hit him again. That is not going to hit because that is like 8 hope.
That is not going to hit. And
Okay.
try to roll more with fear, because
no.
I like that.
Okay. Last one.
All right.
That is better. That is 15 hope.
15 does hit, yes.
Okay. So then I will roll my damage. Nice. That is 9 damage.
Right.
Now, Flaming Wolf is gonna bite this thing.
That's
Still
all I got.
standing.
Heckin' chompy.
Flaming
Better
Wolf
than you ever
is
did.
gonna do a heckin' chomp.
Standing.
Feeling like
Okay,
true
okay,
survivor.
okay. So that's
Feeling
going
like
to
live
be
again.
that's going to be a 12 with hope.
12 misses.
Ah, she's gonna bite it again.
You're biting at the smokiness, but you just miss.
Yeah, it checks out. Oh, that's going to be 14 with hope.
14 does hit.
Ha! I get an extra D8 because I'm making an attack on the same target as an ally right before me. Oh, and that's pretty. That's 15.
15. Goodness. Okay.
I got a 7 and
As
an
this
8.
one just kind of dissipates into the air.
And then
Yeah.
I can't move the wolf.
Pew, pew.
But Brigida's gonna go and put her body here. And I think I still technically have one attack.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going there, Diz. I can't move the wolf.
Do a
Well,
fireball from your mouth.
We can. Fireball. Now you can.
Yay! Okay. And the wolf is going to bite the skelly boy. Because
All
why
right.
not?
So is this your third or your second?
Yeah.
action?
This would be
Okay.
my third.
I hadn't been marking them off over here.
Yeah.
And Andros, are you out of actions or you have one left?
Yeah, I'm fixing it right now.
Okay.
That definitely
Because you guys can
misses.
subtract them off your token.
Yeah. That's 9 with fear.
9 misses. I will take the fear token.
Ah, ah, ah.
So
I
are you
shut-
utilizing your turn, sir, or do I get to go?
Clan already went.
I'm talking about this.
He said he was.
I took the token.
Okay. I'm attacking what I'm in melee range with.
Fuck it up, Night Stalker.
Oh. What does a pair of snake eyes get me?
Snake eye. That's a crit.
Yeah.
Because I got 2 ones.
2
I
ones
mean,
work.
if you're
That's a
gonna get
crit.
2 1s, that's
So 8. That's 14 damage counting the max and then the roll.
Nice. All right.
Okay. And then second attack on that thing is going to be
Oh, you cut me. I wish you hadn't cut me so bad.
Ah.
I blame the schools, really.
16 hope. 14. Yeah, 16 hope.
16. Yep, that hits.
Okay.
Get up. Fuck it up.
That is 4 more damage with the saber.
Okay.
And then if he's still standing, I'll go in for the last attack.
All right.
I mean, technically it's floating, not standing, but
Oh,
I forgot how it's actually supposed to take my turn, and I'm supposed to keep track of your actions. And forever, how many actions you guys spend, I have that many actions I get to do when it becomes my
Yeah.
turn. So we're up to 14 at the moment.
Shit.
I am
well,
going to strangle you guys to the ground.
Attack the wolf. Do it. Do it. Attack the wolf.
Yeah, attack
Catch
the wolf.
fire. You'll catch fire.
sir, I got a 22 to hit, but it's 11 fear. You're welcome.
I will take my turn after this. So
Of course you will.
That is a max of 8 damage to the wraith.
gotcha. All right. So I now have 14 actions. All right. So
This is going to end well.
we will attack the wolf. We'll go ahead and do that. Get that out of the way. That is a 7.
That misses.
Yep.
But it didn't deal damage, so it doesn't take damage.
All right. Cool. All right. So we've got guy who is going to. He is going to try to jump up and try to climb. All right. So he climbs up here and has a sword ready to swing. That's so that was 1, 2. Right. And this one is going to back away from the flaming wolf and turn and try to hit the
Our
nice.
opportunity attacks a thing.
I don't.
Rude.
They don't say anything about opportunity attacks. So that is a 15.
That is a hit.
It's 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay.
Okay. Then we're gonna have up here at the top. I'm going to spend 1 fear and make a melee attack at. I remembered everybody's names here. Night Stalker. I wanted to call you Shadow Stalker for some reason, which would also have been a cool name.
He is
God
night.
dang it! Natural 1. I want that ability. I want it. So bad. I need more fear. Can I choke fear out of you guys somehow?
No. I will
The
stay a
milk
wolf
fever.
so I keep my advantage.
All right. So the skeleton on top of it is going to hit the Arcanist. Adding a point to your countdown timer. And let's see. This. All right, so then the skeleton at the bottom is going to swing at Andros. That's a 13.
Yep. That hits.
11. 13, sorry, 13 damage.
Jesus.
The warrior's the only one that has an attack of opportunity.
And then the specter up top is going to make an attack at Night Stalker. That is a 14.
That misses
Misses. All right. So
my evasion.
all right, we're gonna swing again. 21.
That one will hit.
Okay. I have enough actions. I'll just keep swinging. Let's see. What is
This is like, I'm gonna fuck this cat up.
I'm gonna
I'm
hit.
dodging. I'm dodging. Oh, he caught me.
That is
He caught me.
nine magic damage.
I mean, does that make any difference?
No, it's just the top of that. All you have is physical damage and magic damage.
Okay.
pretty much,
I
so,
didn't know if that made any difference on how I had to mark it or not in regards
Alright.
to
I,
what's
I
going
have
on.
actions to spend, so here goes another one. That is a 15 to hit.
That one is my evasion.
Oh, so that one does hit. Okay.
One would say magic damage goes straight to your mental health. Haha.
11 magic damage. And then we'll swing with the skeleton down here on Andros. That's a 3.
That misses.
Misses. I will swing again. That's a
Imagine if
2.
that hit.
That misses as well.
Swing again. That's an 8.
That misses as well.
I'm gonna get you.
He's got
18.
like 30.
He's just.
He's got like 10 more attacks to go. He's got time.
That's an 18.
That hits.
Okay, I got it.
Andros is blocking him with his horns.
10. That's 10 physical damage. All right, so up top we got a 15 to hit.
No.
That is 10 magic damage.
Okay. So Andros collapses.
He's collapsed. Top is.
Oh, no.
Set.
Because I am also out after that
Okay.
last hit.
He's down. Okay. This guy will begin to head towards this direction.
I didn't want you to waste.
I'll say that's an action. And then we'll get over here. We'll attack. That is 13. I'm bucket.
A 13, that will hit.
I mean, if I
That
could have went out in a
is
blaze of glory,
8.
his ass wouldn't have left me.
8.
That's
Okay,
8.
I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna use one
I read what
armor
that does.
slot to knock that down to a 3.
So we'll play a 3. Okay. So we'll have I don't know if this is a rule, but we'll have a rule where you guys can go over and make a roll to see if you can get somebody up to 1 hit point, okay? Since we don't have any like healing stuff or anything, so
I mean,
don't
I have a
have
healing
hands,
potion.
though.
I have a healing potion on myself.
well you
But
might be
it
able to
didn't
just,
get back to my
Same.
turn.
You didn't get back to your turn. The
You
downside
pummeled
of
me down before.
the downside of you guys
14
taking
moves.
14 actions against me. I guess. Now again, this we may have not played this properly. I may not be able to do this exactly like this, but who knows? Because it seems a little lopsided, but I don't know. Whatever.
A wee bit, lad.
We'll learn with time.
Hmm.
All right, so it's your guys' turn. We're just gonna reset everybody's tokens.
All right, I am going to take my swings at the wraith in front of me.
Okay.
Since I can't really get past him. All right, so first one. Da-da-da-da. Ooh. That's 6 total with 4 hope. Ugh.
6 total with 4 of them. Okay. Oh, well, so when this skeleton hit the Arcanist, he did strike her, but he also got knocked back off and took some damage. So what was the attack? Or
So that was the 6 total with 4 hope.
6 total with 4 up. Okay, so 6 misses.
So next swing. Ooh. 8 total with 5 up.
With 5 up. That also misses.
Okay, last swing. Come on. God! 8 total with 4 hope.
Oh,
Big money, no whammies.
Big money, no whammies. That's all Bucket can do.
okay.
Bucket done tried his best. Ellen, go give healing nose nuzzles or something. I don't know whatever wolves do.
No, she's gonna go when she gonna pounce.
Okay, that works too.
She's a wolf. So she's gonna pounce and attack. What's that? I need to take a picture of this because your girl just critted with double 12s,
we've
and I
had
need
we've
proof.
had double 1s and double 12s.
Now, to be fair, with advantage, the other one was a 1. But anyway, I critted with double 12s. We're still counting.
That's still cool.
So that's going to be 8 plus another 6. So 14 damage to that skeleton.
14. So that guy is just disintegrated.
And then yeah, she'll behave and get opposable thumbs back and drop out of wolf form.
Yep.
And she's going to, if you'll let me, I'd like to give a minor health potion to Andros.
That will work. So as an action, we'll say.
Yeah, and do you count dropping out of beast form as an action point?
No, we won't.
Cute. So clear D4 hit points.
1d4 hit points. All
I'll
right.
let you roll it because the last D4 I rolled, I got a 1.
Let me get my d4.
And while you're rolling it, I'll be right back.
2.
Better than my 1.
2.
But you aren't dead.
That's true. Not dead. I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Never gonna bring me down.
That's what I've been told.
I get told things sometimes.
I live.
All right. So Andros lives.
He
Yep.
lives.
All
He
right.
has 2 hit points.
Now what?
Uh, okay. So would you consider it close-ish if I were to try to move that way? Like, would you consider that possible, or would you want me to make a roll, call it an action,
The-
something along those lines?
No, I think it's fine.
Okay. Then if I've still got the 1 left, Regita's gonna Doctor Strange that shit and
Okay.
attack the Wraith.
All right.
I don't have advantage anymore though.
I believe in you, Regita.
That's a 19 with fear.
Yeah, Bucket believe.
With fear.
19 hits, and I'll take the fear.
Oh, that's nice though. That's 11 damage.
11. All right. This one is dissipated as you hit it with that. You guys are down to 1.
Down to
All
one
right,
what?
so Andro still has 3 actions.
Okay. Let's see. How far can I move?
So you should be able to move around 30-ish feet.
Okay.
That's a good
And if you
little
want to
bit.
go further, I would say you could probably spend a token and do that.
Here. Okay.
If you wanted to go twice as far, you could maybe use 1 action token and
Okay.
go the
All right. I'll use
full 60-ish.
1 action token.
Okay.
And I will move up here.
Okay.
I will then use a second action to give Night Stalker my minor healing potion.
Okay.
So that'll give him 1d4 hit points. And then for my final action, I will take my dual staff and I will shoot this skeleton right here.
All right.
I got 3.
Okay, so that is 15 fear.
15 fear. And I'll take the fear. And as you're shooting, I'll use the 2 fear to spawn this. I'm gonna spawn 4 more guys all around you guys. Okay. And as you strike him, he just disintegrates into just bones everywhere.
Okay.
And as you deliver the last powerful blow, the ritual ends with a burst of energy and light. Just as the wave of energy washes over the battlefield, um, all of the enemies that remain are just obliterated, just gone, just boom, all explode, and all of your hit points are restored in the same wash of energy. Just, you guys
Yay.
feel relieved. Uh,
You,
the
Tim.
carriage comes crashing back to the ground as the keystone vibrates with arcane energy. The clearing is quiet once again. It's quiet once again. Turn off the battle music. Back in so the clearing is quiet once again, and then we just have cutscene all the way back to the Arcanist treehouse. So back inside the treehouse, not but an hour later, the keystone sits suspended carefully above the rumbling fire in the hearth. The Arcanist, who looks even older now, older than she did before, sits cross legged in an old overstuffed chair. There's an exhaustion in her voice as she speaks. What's hard? I'm surprised, of course. Or sorry, I'm not surprised, of course. Sorry, slip of the tongue. I did not have any time for you.
Understandable.
The king, of course, keeps good company. I am glad, very, very glad that you were there. No doubt, of course, no doubt on my part that you were going to be great.
I had doubts. I will admit it.
What? You had doubts? Come on. We're great.
Listen, unlike somebody, I wasn't about to just leave you bleeding on the ground there.
I do appreciate that.
Well, I was way over here, so how was I supposed to do anything for him way over there?
Right, because that was totally what I was talking about.
Let's
I see that you guys work very well together. Anyway, the keystone, it will need to stay here a week, maybe more. We'll have the magic to settle in. We'll need to watch it carefully to ensure that nothing cracks or becomes sentient or anything unnatural like that. You know how
Wouldn't it
this.
be like so cool though if like the keystone it's a lion's head, so like imagine if it was sentient though and like the lion would roar when people walked into the city. Wouldn't that be so cool?
Yes, except instead of that, it would become sentient and try to wipe out everything around. Um,
Oh.
yeah.
Major downside.
but it would
And
be a cute lion head doing it.
It would.
it would be so cute.
So,
Always looking on the positives.
in the meantime, after you rest and gather yourselves, of course, have a nice hot meal, a warm bath, whatever you do to relieve stress. Not judging anything on my part, of course.
Do you know anything about the festival going on in town?
Oh yes, enjoy the festival as well. That may be able to relieve some stress for you.
Yeah,
After
we,
that, I have one more thing to ask of you.
eh,
As we kind of pull back from the Arcanist's house and above the forest, and you have a view of the entire verdant expanse from far above, you see twisting stone spires breaking through the tree line, each with a flame flickering within the tower like a beacon. As she continues, there is a spire just west of here, maybe a few hours' walk. I felt it on the way to the ritual. Power was strange. The light felt weaker than it should be. I think something might be terribly wrong with the spire key, and I fear what will happen if the fire is extinguished altogether. When you're ready, come back and I'll give you a map so that you can make your way there safely. It's good to have heroes in the Sablewood once again. And that's where we'll end the beta adventure here. Maybe they'll have more because they kind of allude to maybe you guys going to the spire and stuff like that. So
Higher
maybe we can do
levels.
that. Yeah, and maybe we'll with the next one we'll gain a level or two or something, so we can experience what that's like. But what did you guys think about the action economy type of battle? Did you like the other one better or
I
this one?
I mean, I think we very much were still in the your turn doing it all at once rather than breaking it up.
yeah.
Still too soon to maybe even
Well,
um to tell which one would be better.
a little bit, but I mean, I kind of grow into these sort of things on repetition. So the more I do it, the more I can ease into it. I don't really, have a solid opinion after one or two tries of learning a new system. But I enjoyed it overall. I thought it was a really fun. I thought it was a fun story. We had some little funny moments.
I like the cooperative story building stuff. And I think Clandy's you had mentioned that you didn't like elements of that the first one, but this time you really took a hold of the themed rooms. And
Yeah,
Listen,
see?
if anybody was going to be picking the themes for those rooms though, it was going to be Andros and the one
That's fair.
piloting him. Like there's no one else who would
Whenever
so
I think it was either Clan or Diz were describing that the 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 room with like that was kind of water themed where it had like like a little net hammock and everything and all that fun jazz. my brain instantly went to the Mandalorian episode where he like lands on Mon Calamari and they have to fix his ship and there's just tattered nets and everything all in his ship holding stuff together. That's kind of what my brain was.
No.
I was like, hey, that'd be
Mm.
kind of sick.
Held together with duct tape.
Broken
So
a dream.
there was one ability I kept trying to do. I tried to do it to Van Diesel, and I tried to do it to Double Up Buck, and it failed both times. So I was supposed to spend a fear and do a melee type of attack, and if it succeeded, you had to tell everybody about a traumatic childhood trauma that you're reliving in your mind in that
Oh my
moment, and then you
gosh.
take 1d20 um like psychic damage or magic damage or
Good
something like that. So
Lord.
Oh,
Dang.
that's fucked up.
yeah, so
Agreed.
I thought the story would be entertaining. I don't know.
Oh, from Andros, yes.
I don't
Yes.
know,
Night
man,
Stalker, Night Stalker would traumatize all of
yeah, I was about to
us
say Night Stalker would have some pretty good
because
trauma
it's
tucked
Buck.
away in there, you know.
Yeah.
He has some good trauma.
Buck would mentally destroy all of us.
He does that on a daily basis. What do you mean?
Nobody knows about my family
Like I
or
said,
lack thereof.
Maybe you were
like
the
I
runt of
said,
the litter or something. Who knows?
Oh God, imagine.
Or maybe I had to eat them all
Maybe you did.
to survive.
And that's the
you
trauma.
do seem weirdly comfortable with cannibalism. That's true. I'd believe it.
So, anyway, I mean, I enjoyed it. I don't know that I don't know if I could do an entire campaign of this or not, but I do like the sharing of the storytelling, and
I just want to know why the guy in charge was the one that got his ass kicked the least.
I know, right? It's just
Also,
he ended up over there on the side, and there was just a couple skeletons that got knocked out, and
it was a reminder when I looked at the screenshot of Tim's notes. The king was David Bowie because he's the Goblin King. So yes, he was your king, Tim. So don't say he's a random king. He was your king specifically. That was a conscious choice we all made.
Which is why I didn't believe him when we were sitting at the table.
Because, of course, the king of the goblins is David Bowie with an unnecessary bulge. Like that's just how it works.
All right. Well, I guess we'll stop there, and we'll pick up next time when we're going to be back over on
The Forgotten.
the actual Forgotten campaign. So we should have um, Buck's campaign up on Saturday, right? And then that would put us up on the 12th.
That would be Mother's Day.
So that may not work. So we may have to
Yeah.
play that one by ear. So
That's true.
please stand by for that one.
Yeah, stay tuned to Twitter and Discord.
We'll see what we can do there, because I don't know if any of us will survive that.
No.
Or activities may be done, and we may be able to pull it
dead.
off. But who knows? We'll see. We'll discuss. We'll post.
I mean, I would survive that.
Yeah, same here.
I might. Depends on if I'm home already or not.
I don't celebrate Mother's Day anymore.
I haven't in a long. Actually, yeah, I don't remember last time I celebrated.
Harley does, but this is Diz's campaign, so it doesn't affect Harley in that regard. So
I'll be
I'm good.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
I'm good.
All right, so we'll see. We'll see. We may do it that day. We may do it another day. So we'll see whatever.
Oh, I heard back
and
back
post
from
in
Russ though,
Discord.
Diz, on why he wasn't here.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
What do you say?
He informed me that he pulled the FNG short straw for a dark shitty shift tomorrow. So he was not able to attend tonight.
How it is sometimes with his job. So
Yep.
Yeah.
which is good because I mean this is just a little side thing, and he didn't get to play in the first part anyway, so he wasn't really missing that much. Um, so didn't miss the actual story that we were playing in the Forgotten. So we'll be back on it on the 12th or whatever day we decide there, and then we'll go from there. I guess we'll just go around and let everybody else do their little shout outs, and then so we'll start with Timmy Turbo up top there.
Hello. So we kick things off on Tuesdays at starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Going forward, we things off playing some Helldivers, typically with the boys. The group kind of changes depending on, but for the most part, it's relatively the same. A lot of times, it's myself, both members of Nerdicopia, Dr. Diz, and Clan Diesel, as well as another character that decides to pop in. Most of the time, it's Baker. Sometimes it's somebody else. Next, we play Final Fantasy 14 on Wednesdays, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. Um, Not sure what we really got going on this Wednesday because I play offline and we are at the end of the first expansion story, so we'll kind of play that by ear, but we'll definitely be playing some 14 in one capacity or another. I'm trying out this new thing where on the weekends I like to have a little kind of hangout, chill stream where I have been trying to get better about reading my books, but I can't seem to stay focused. So this is a way for me to, kind of stay focused and have a little bit of accountability. Um, I'm trying to shoot for either Saturday or Sunday. We're still working out the detail, or we might do it both. Those are morning streams, about 11 or 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll see how that goes. But that's really all I got on my end.
And then we've got another streamer down on the bottom row down there, Double Up.
Hello. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and the first and third Saturdays of the month. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, we go live at 11 a.m. Central Time. On Mondays, we do some Nightingale. On Tuesday and Wednesday, we do Ark Survival Ascended and Scorched Earth, which is brutally harsh in that environment. And then on Fridays, we do 7 Days to Die, Darkness Falls. On the first and third Saturdays at 7 p.m. Central Time, we do Edar Realm of Dragons, which will be this coming Saturday.
Yeah,
where the party is supposedly supposed to go find who kidnapped a baby displacer beast, and can they get the cub back to its parents without the whole town getting burned to ash?
It's Carmen San Diego.
Come join. It's basically going to be a soap opera too.
It really is.
You're welcome.
They like to bully and torment the youngest member in the party.
Don't lump me in with them.
It's okay though, because I have a surprise twist for what's going to happen next or this coming Saturday.
Yeah.
The party's on a timer, and whether they know it or not.
Oh shit.
So we'll see how the players do with that chat.
It's a good thing they sobered up Rolly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So, Clan, if you want to go over what we do in Nerdicopia.
Sure. Well, we're Nerdicopia Network. You know this because you're watching it right now. I am Clan Diesel, the Dr. Diz, and on Monday nights at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, the best time zone, some would say, we do Super Retro Game Show Extreme, where we play old games. And right now we are trying to finish up Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. We have been failing miserably at that and have just been doing other things on Monday nights if we're conscious. So I guess we'll try to get back with that. If not, then there could be probably Final Fantasy 14. We'll see. But that all happens Monday nights at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time normally. And then on Thursday nights, Dr. Diz, myself, and the one, the only, the double up buck, the Admiral, get together for a little show we like to call Three Old Men, where we talk about things and discuss things. And sometimes there's boobies involved, so you should really enjoy it and come out and watch it. People give it at least 9 out of 10. It's very good. And that's at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time as well on Thursday nights. And then on the second and fourth Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern time, there is normally not actually Heroes Have Forgotten, which Diz has already explained. That is the D&D 5e campaign that he runs and that we all play in. And it's fun and guffaws and wholesome entertainment for the entire family. And that is, once again, second and fourth Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern time.
And of course, we have by law, as being streamers and by law,
Yes.
required to have a Discord channel that you have to join since you're watching
Yep.
this now. Required by law.
Yep.
Pretty sure that's accurate. And
They will hunt you down.
Yep. And we have a merch store, and we have socials that you can socialize on, I guess.
Yes.
I really don't know how any of this stuff works. So.
Yes. Although we are most active on Discord, where that is pretty lively, and then on Twitter.
I post some pretty good memes in Discord.
There are some pretty good memes in Discord. That is true. That is very true. And then, of course, if you're not watching us on Twitch, then if you're seeing this, then guess what? You're watching it on YouTube. So definitely check out our YouTube channel, which may be already there. Who knows? And then right below this nice little video that you're watching, there should be a button that says subscribe. Click that button. It's completely free. But if you click that subscribe button, hit the little bell, you'll be notified of every time we upload a video, which is generally about 2 to 3 times per week. So there you go.
And you can find us on all these platforms on usually /Nerdicopia network. So
Right.
Nerdicopia net or some version of that. So
Yeah, that's right. Nerdicopia net. It's .com.
it's not .com.
Dot
All right,
gov.
so I had fun with Daggerheart. Hopefully, we'll get to play some more. They've probably already updated it and changed a bunch of the rules. That's what they did to us right before we did the last
Probably.
session. I didn't even look this time since we had already started. We just went with what we were doing. But hopefully, we'll get to play more and go to the Spire and see what's going on with the Spire there. So. All right. So, if nothing else, we'll see you in 2 weeks when we continue the Forgotten. So, until then, see you later.
Bye.